A feast hall by Swiftly Moving River has hosted a continued celebration. Effie and Bruce wandered in here probably a week or so ago, and basically they've been giving you guys free drinks and food. It's all been paid for by the local monarch. They're just having a feast over... they're celebrating. They're just celebrating. And so we'll start with our guests coming in. This is called the Rivers Bend Hall. It's right by where the rivers bend, of course. Probably between Waterdeep and Daggerfall. It's somewhere right in there, so we don't need to specify. But it's somewhere in there along the Sword Coast. And we're going to start with you guys in the River Bend Hall. You guys are sitting at the table drinking and eating. Again, they've paid for everything. I will say that they are a little taken back by Bruce's appearance. But if you guys want to introduce yourselves and your characters, that would be wonderful.
Is there anything vegan here?
Bread.
Smells like beef.
I'm sorry.
I could bring him some hay.
I'll talk to
It's
the...
surprising how heavy your feed is. Rations, you guys got it easy, man. Only weigh like 0.1 pounds.
I'll talk to the barkeep and see what we can find.
See if I got a bigger mug, too.
They come in half gallons.
So you guys
Are we at the bar?
Oh no, you guys got a nice little table. You, like I said, you've been there for a week. They've been letting you sleep rent free.
Okay.
They're just celebrating. They're in this euphoric party mood. They're excited.
Why are they excited?
That's a good question.
Oh.
But should ask the locals what's so fucking exciting.
So Renee,
I would like
introduce
to
your character real quick.
Oh.
What's her name and what's her class and what's she look
my
like?
favorite color.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah. Well, how are you?
Black. Actually, black's not a color.
It's all colors.
It's all colors. My name is Effie. I'm a soul knife rogue, drow, and I like long walks in the moonlight, especially in dark alleyways where criminals hang out, as I am a criminal. I'm a spy, and I've worked very hard to get to where I am. I was sick of the constant family battle drama of my drow kin.
What did they want you to become, like a matriarch or something? Like
they
you
wanted
being a
me
female.
to be basically the main spy of my family, and work with Lolth. I just got bored. It's the same down there for generations, so
a lot of slavery down there, I hear.
You know, but if you're a female, not so bad.
No,
if you're a
you got
male,
good, yeah.
a little worse. A lot of worse, actually. Praise Lord. Definitely a matriarchy down there. I just got bored. I saw potential. I had heard from rumors that there was another pretty potentially cool spy network up in the top, the Zhentarim. So I wanted to check that out. So I snuck out, left, didn't tell anyone anything, because I actually don't want them to ever find me. I just do not need to deal with that part of my life anymore. So, here I am. And I joined.
Cheers.
Because I'm badass.
How did you get mixed up with Bruce?
Oh, Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 125.
Yeah, I can carry
On a
you.
good day. I have dark purple gray skin, black hair, and bright purple eyes that almost glow in the dark. And yeah, met Bruce on a mission.
Yeah, you don't work, right?
He was good. He's not very sneaky.
Hell no.
It's a bit loud, but He makes good company.
I can't even sleep quiet.
No, he can't.
Not a fan of china cabinets.
Actually, I am. But
does
I do
drool.
have a reputation.
He does drool a bit also,
I
but
do not.
Bruce.
I'm not going to fake drool for the audio recording. Alright, well, I guess that brings it over to me. I'm Brucephalus Dorn, aka Brucey, aka Bruce. I am a Minotaur, smartest in my clan. You know, I'm out here breaking heads and making money. Just came back from the north. You know, it was cold. There's a lot of big dragons up there, but I'm happy to be down in the south, making a little money for the, well, I suppose I shouldn't talk about work too much, but you know, down here, weather's nice. Yeah, I've been having a party all week. They've been giving me beer. I'm a little worried they don't know what the tavern is going to be, but meanwhile, I'll enjoy it while I can.
That's okay, we'll just slip out.
Oh, I'm you know, dark fur, big horns.
So Fenrir's been traveling to catch up with Jaster. He's supposed to meet Jaster outside of Daggerfall. He's getting closer, but of course he's getting hungry. He hears a party going on in here. The lights are on. It's kind of, the sun's going down. He smells food.
I can smell the mead and the ale on the air.
So he would probably stop in the door. If you want to introduce yourself. And when's the last time we had you describe yourself?
I am Fenrir. I am a hardy Northman. I am of the Uthgard tribe, so I have raven black hair. And even though I'm a bit scraggly, I have mutton chops, and I have a dragon emblem on a breastplate that I wear, and a big thick leather belt with a dwarven head for a buckle. And I'm wearing some gauntlets that look like they have almost like giant mole spikes coming out of the top of them.
Sorry, mole spike?
Mole claws.
Claws.
Like digging.
For digging.
For digging.
Diggy hole.
dig.
Yes.
Oh.
And yes, other than that, I probably have a few trophies hanging off me. I have a necklace around, which is just a dirty leather strip with the dried out goblin ears hanging off of it. There are a few like large, what look like maybe dragon fangs hanging from me as well in different various places adorned into my outfit. And yes, I probably look weather worn from travel. And that is Fenrir. And I shall come through the front door.
You walk in, it's a wood tavern. People are singing and dancing. The bards are playing up on the stage. Everybody's
like it.
just having a great time. People are smoking their pipes. Some people over in the corner are rolling dice. It's just a very, it's a revelry without end.
Do I recognize the tune?
Well, do you? I mean, I've played this 100 times. Every time, this is my tavern music. So
Okay.
It's
By the
tavern.
band Syrinscape.
yeah, you can have inspiration for that one. So just mark that down. Yeah.
I clap my hands a little bit and it's like, play Freebird.
But you come in
That's
and
great.
like the smell of chicken and roasted chicken and fresh
Roast
bacon and
chicken.
stuff. I mean, it's just, this has been quite a fucking party. And of course, you look over in the corner and you can't help but double take. You recognize your friend Effie and Bruce, who you adventured with.
Right.
We're not hard to miss.
You,
My friends.
about a year ago, you adventured with them on a mission to stop an assassin from killing some people. And it's always nice to see old faces.
Yes. I walk over to you guys, my arms wide, and I just gonna almost, I can't get all of Bruce into an arm, but I've got
No one
I've
can.
got you up in an elbow, and I've got my hand halfway around Bruce. Companions!
Oh, hell, man. What are you doing here?
I'm
Wonderful.
traveling. Good to see you.
And sit with us. They buying us free beer all week.
Free beer. That's my favorite kind.
No complaints here.
I don't even think they'll notice we got another person at the table. They ain't even paying no attention. Hell.
Yeah, so I'll hail those. I'll hail.
No, this guy comes up instead of her. Sorry.
Sorry.
Ah, all right.
Oh, welcome. Hail, adventurers.
Nice chops, man.
Thank you. What can I get for you?
You get a
Your
beer
darkest,
for everyone?
strongest ale.
All right. We will, absolutely. And
Yeah, more of the same
Your
for me.
whitest of claws,
Yeah.
please.
would you like another bundle of hay?
Give me a Gary Freeze too.
Do you have any bread or maybe non-meat items for our friend here?
I'm like trying to stuff a bunch of hay like back in my bag.
I'm good. I'm fine.
I'm sure we got a bushel of apples or something like that.
Apple.
Woo!
And just looking around, you see people eating like these chicken, and they're just tossing the bones. Like you know, you go to those restaurants where people put fucking peanuts all over the place. They're
Disgusting.
tossing chicken bones.
I'll say,
I
I think I'll have a chicken. You know what? Make that 2 chickens.
just 2 chickens.
Just 2.
Okay.
And more of this brown ale.
All right.
Maybe we could get somebody to
Yes,
clean up
yes.
these corpses. This is freaking me out.
You do notice, Bruce, with your perception, there's a lot of bones on the floor. Like no one's clean.
I mean, a lot. It's
The
not
floor.
a regular amount.
That is a lot of bones on the floor. I went to a pub once where peanut shells were everywhere, but this is getting ridiculous.
It's getting a bit sticky.
Looks like a goblin hole. What have you two been up to for the last year?
Well,
Well, I've been freezing my udders off. Icewind Dale style.
Ah, the Icewind Dale. I was there myself.
Really?
Yes, in 10 towns.
Yeah, 10 towns. You can keep up with all the damn towns though. They all look the same to me.
Yes, I hail from that area, the spine of the world.
I did not know that.
Did you try any of the ice wine while you were there?
Not that I recall, but it's been a minute.
I have a bottle in my satchel I shall send home
I
with you.
would love that.
It is good. It is good. Yes, that is my home. I was there, of course, on business. Had to deal with this giants caper that was
giants.
going on in the last, year.
You speak
or so.
giant?
I don't speak giant,
Oh.
but I've got a sword that speaks giant very well, if you know what I mean. I actually need to journey back to the Icewind Dale. I lost a friend there. I befriended a frost giant. Have you ever heard of Harshnag the Great?
From the Schnag clan?
Yes, the very same. He fell in battle.
I think I knew his father.
He fell in battle. And I told him that once that peace was made with the giants, I would never spill a giant's blood again with that blade. And I promised to go back to his place of death and bury it there.
it's very noble. Well, I've
Well,
just been doing spy stuff,
I see you have my silver
blood.
raven pendant.
Ah, yes. It's a good luck charm.
I actually
Haven't gotten killed yet.
I actually went to Raven Rock since last I saw you. I have mastered my powers ever since journeying to that sacred place. I am now capable of controlling myself and my inner wolf.
That's great.
I happen to be a werewolf, not to shock you. But that is why I must
I felt
apologize that
I'm shocked.
I eat pretty much just meat. The exact opposite.
That's fucked up, man. That's truly fucked up. The digestion must be terrible.
You would think so. For the first 3 months, it was pretty crazy, but now I'm solid as a rock.
Cheers to good health.
Cheers.
I suppose. Nice to see you, man. Whatever you're eating.
You do you.
And he drops down some carrots and apples for you,
Yeah.
and some chickens, 2 chickens for you. And he just said, "You didn't ask for anything. Here's a chicken. Put a chicken in front of you. And here's some more.
That's a 3rd chicken
Ale.
for you.
Enjoy the
There you go.
festivities. All of this is paid for by the local monarch. She is sponsoring the celebration."
What's the celebration about?
I just work here. I just it's happy times. Good times.
Happy times.
Yes.
Does anyone
Perhaps
have a broom, perhaps?
the owner of establishment, Johan might be able to answer any of those questions. But I'm just paying to go, trying to go through college. Met a girl one time.
Haven't we all?
Wait a minute, it's not the Bard College, is it?
She was.
Oh, she's studying to be a bard? Yeah?
She studied to be a bard, but she will not play a bard song on demand.
I think I might know who your girlfriend is.
Well, I mean, look, we're not there yet. She calls me her friend. One of her friends. I'm an only friend.
I'm just saying this for your own good, but maybe, my friend, there are plenty of fish in the sea.
I can't swim.
All right.
I'm allergic to seafood.
Okay.
Oh, same.
She's the one for me.
Well,
They have to learn the lesson sometimes.
yes, best of luck to you.
But hey, celebrate. We got bards. We got friendly
gonna be-
games of wager. We got dances. Enjoy yourself.
I feel
You know,
really
if you need
bad.
a charm spell, I know a guy. It will cost you, but I just want to put that little burden on it. We'll come back here.
I feel really bad for him. He doesn't know anything about women. Me and my girlfriend, we have a long distance relationship, and it's very powerful, and we're never going to break up.
I heard some rumors trying to explore that cave, huh? Go on an adventure.
She's the only one for me.
Explore your way to the top.
Right.
Yeah, we heard you were working for the executive branch.
Maybe
of the
I'm going
organization,
to.
but, hey, that's none of my business.
I'm going to put on. I have perfume
Oh.
in my pouch, which adds charisma. Literally, I
Yes.
guess it says in.
Yes.
So I'm going to dab a
Can you
little
hint of that?
behind the ears.
It reacts terribly with my natural
Jazz.
musk.
And I'm going to ask about the celebration at the bar.
Do you all three want to maybe split
Would you
up
like-
and investigate this?
Yeah, I think I might go and ask you go.
Yeah,
where are
I'm
you
going to go to here and talk to my friend.
I will definitely ask this lady right here what she thinks is going on.
And I will go to the dice table.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Well, let's start out with the dice table, if we shall.
Yeah.
Hey, you got coin? You got coin?
I have an acorn.
Then one coin can turn into multiple coins if you would like to play a game of chance with us.
Yes. Is magic allowed?
No. We're playing. The one guy's like,
Luckily, I cast Enhance ability on myself this morning.
we're playing dead giants. No, it's drunken dryads. No, it's dead giants now. And he elbows the guy. It's You ever played dead giants?
Wasn't a game, son.
And then this guy's like, you ever played drunken dryads?
Yes?
Okay, perfect. So then you take 5 dice and you roll your 5 dice.
And then a magical charm
Yes.
happens.
And the goal is to get you want to kill giants. So every 5 and a 6 is a kill of a giant. And you got to see how many rounds it takes you to kill all your giants. So go ahead, friend. Yes, that's a 6. Good.
That's
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the rest of them.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh!
You should have 2 more. Yes.
I'm a giant killer.
All of them?
almost.
Okay,
Here's
so-
that 3.
So pull the 3 out.
but
All right, that's 1 round. Let's see how many rounds it takes you. Roll again. He's good at this game. He's killed many giants. Look at him.
2 rounds.
Okay.
2 rounds.
All right, now my turn, friend. I've got the
Yeah, that was
highest.
really good.
I've really killed a
You
giant.
never killed a giant.
I have.
Other than your ass.
How's my ass smell?
Actually, it smells surprisingly like giant.
Oh, where's that gonna land? Oh, snake eyes.
3rd round.
Oh, Bruce takes it.
Wow.
Yes.
Bruce takes it.
Well, he
Oh,
didn't make it.
round.
He didn't make a bet.
I'm
I
still
mean, he
fucking
didn't.
impressed. Both of us.
Oh, give him a break. Look at him. He looks like quite the sad Sal. Give him a break.
Sad Sal.
I thought
Listen,
I won.
you did win, but you never told us what you were betting.
One.
All right. All right, then I have 2.
Woo!
Oh, I think you go again, but then I go first, friend.
All right. I don't know how gambling works.
Let me tell you.
Are you betting 1 or 2?
2.
You're a big man. Oh, let me go first this time.
Okay, yeah.
But I did. I saw me some Goliaths.
What?
Yeah, they were
That's like
sitting
a
in,
baby giant.
They were sitting in their tent. There was babies, and their throats slit just like regular giants.
That's not very ethical.
Well, when your land's been ravaged by
Are you
giants.
talking about dice or talking about little giants?
I'm making an insight check.
Yeah, roll an insight check. Yeah. He's 2 rounds in. Let's not forget that.
2.
It's an 11.
There's a hint to truth to what he's saying. You can kind of see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of stuff to them giants when they went all crazy like. And you know, it was kind of nice to take
So
it
I say
back.
to him in giant, do you really know your enemy?
I think he's choking.
I thought I killed all these things. Fucking all over here.
4 rounds.
4.
Still
He doesn't.
good.
He doesn't understand what you said.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess I roll them all. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 out.
Close
That's
one.
1 round.
1 round.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We can tie it up here. It looks like I won my
Yeah.
coin back.
Yeah.
I knew this would happen eventually.
9. 10.
There you go.
11.
All right, 11.
And you guys.
Sometimes one gets away though. Little baby giant.
Not
Kills the others.
Not in a crib.
Yeah, probably not.
And the guy awkwardly his friend kind of awkwardly laughs.
You wanna
It's
turn that
kind of
on?
like
way
an ashamed, but it's his buddy, so he's got to laugh. Roll a d20 because you guys are going to continue to play Drunken Dryads, which is a great game. And you ended up winning 5 more rounds, so you win 5 gold. Okay. Meanwhile, we're going to go to Fenrir. You're talking to the lady.
Pretty
Check my
lady.
gold. 5 more.
Hey there.
Yeah, you guys just kept playing while they're doing their thing.
Got a couple beers in me now with no food, so I'm pretty fucking good right now.
This is strong.
That's pretty strong.
This is strong. I'm so
right now. Anyway, hey there, little lady.
Hello. Did you get your chickens? Do we need more chickens? All the chickens?
I downed 3 of those things already. I was just wondering, what is going on around here? Why is everybody so happy?
Well, it's a celebration. The giants are gone.
Oh, that's what you're celebrating.
Yes, the war is over.
Do you know how the war ended?
Well, I mean, you know, I hear things, but I'm not supposed to say.
What if I told you that I was one of the people who helped it end?
And then you'd be like every other guy here.
I look at all the dudes hitting on girls over there.
There's like a line of guys behind you.
And I'm like, Talos, curse it.
Charm spell, bro.
You got a pretty smile there. Why is it that you guys are giving away everything for free?
It's all paid for by the matriarch. She's sponsored it. She's like the land baron. She's happy that her land is safe, and she wanted to give back to
What is her
people.
name?
Her name. I should have had ready.
Classic. Yeah. No name.
Her name
Yeah.
is.
That's how we get character's
Karen?
name like Bim Bap.
Bim and Bap. Two dogs.
Karen,
What's the dog's
She's
name?
Lady Gallio.
Lady Gallio.
Yes, we call her Lady Gallio.
Lady Gallio.
She is the owner of most of this land. She helps the farmers. Most of the people you see here are farmers and bakers and things like that. We're simple folk.
Well, I'll tell you this. I might look like all the other men in this place.
Oh, you don't?
Or I might sound like all the other men in this place, but I have something that they don't. And I take her hand, and I close something in her palm, and it's a dragon's tooth. And I tell her, I'm the real deal. And I walk away from her just like, oh, suave as shit. Suave as shit.
Big dick energy?
Big dick energy. As much as
Big
he
claw
probably was really
energy.
wasted, and it sounded like this. I
took it out of my mouth.
Yeah. It sounded like James Bond in my mind, but it's
Here's a tooth.
yeah.
So
And she's like, "What's
We
this?"
hand her a
fucking thing?
handful of peanuts.
It's like peanut.
Here's a
Wrong
goblin
pocket.
here. Here's a disgusting goblin's rotting here.
Effie makes her way to the bar where she sees this halfling. He's a wary middle-aged halfling with a bright red hat, and he's got like a black beard.
Bright red.
Yeah.
Does it say
an expensive
MAGA on it? May.
It says make the sword coast
Make the
great
sword
again.
coast again.
You can see that he's very sleep deprived, and his mood is flipping between elation and anxiety. And hello. Do you need a server? I can get you a server.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yes. Are you okay?
I'm just trying to make sure everybody has a good time at the party. Lady Gallio said to make sure everybody must be fed and watered and taken care of.
When is this party supposed to end?
Oh God, I wish I knew. To the gods, I wish I knew. But, I must continue to take care of everyone. That's what I do. I'm a host.
Ugh. Sounds awful.
He looks around. It can be.
Yeah. Well, what are we celebrating? Why is this? Why is no one swept?
Three young gnomes in the corner going, "No, sleep. It's a Fenrir."
This is not your job, but I imagine.
Use your perfume to win him over.
I
Roll.
waft my hair in his general direction.
Nice.
I
We should do a roll. We roll.
Like a charisma saving.
Yeah,
roll with
charisma. Yeah, let's do some
advantage.
charisma. See how much you can open him up. He's on the edge.
I have good deception. I have +1 charisma. You have my
I
dice.
think it would be either persuasion
Yes,
or
there you go.
deception.
All right.
I think we just
My
go
dice for right now.
persuasion's good. Yeah, persuasion's good. Yeah, let's persuade him. And whatever your
Okay.
bonus with your perfume is, add that to it.
Fuck me. Oh no, that's a 1.
It says for one, it's got
Oh, wait.
fuck me, and for
Did you give her
20, it's got
Wait,
Did
I
you
got.
give it advantage?
Wait, I got some things.
What's the perfume do?
I'm not sure.
I have some things. Let me
Like
see.
+1 charisma saving throw or something.
But I will
see.
let her roll with advantage. That sounds fair.
I have perfume. For 1 hour after applying perfume to yourself, you have advantage on charisma persuasion
there you go.
checks
Yeah.
made to influence in different
There you go.
humanoids. Yeah.
Give us the fuck.
Yay! Thank you for.
We got the fuck you. Let's get the fuck.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 12 plus 3, so 15. That's
Okay.
better. Oh wait, 14. It's no, sorry, that's a 4. Plus 4, 16 total.
They're so the giants, the hill giants came down and
I
destroyed.
lean in a little closer.
The hill giants came down and destroyed a lot of the farms in the area,
Oh yes, I've heard.
and then a herd of Goliaths set up camp outside, and They're not there anymore.
Herds and giants?
It was a herd of Goliaths. They were just passing through, and then
No, they're gone.
yeah. And you can tell he's kind of somber about it, like you know. They weren't giants. They were Goliaths, but
Very different.
it didn't matter to the people.
Oh.
They saw red. And he takes his hat off. I don't like this hat.
You know, red's very powerful. I touch his shoulder a little for comfort. And I'm just like, well, may your burdens be light and this party be over soon.
Well, I mean, are you willing to help?
How could I help?
Well,
Maybe.
the party's been a little chaotic, and
Do you need it to kick them out?
no,
Could you help me sweep the floor?
Could you help me sweep the floors?
actually, there's been a stench coming from downstairs,
I have smelt that.
and I try to use perfumes to mask it. But I'm sure eventually the people here will notice it. And I sent 2 of my people down there, and I haven't heard from them in days.
Days.
Yeah.
Well, I say maybe one more round of ale, and I think you got yourself a proposition.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that good?
Absolutely. Yeah. But just,
I'll keep it the ale.
keep it quiet. But you see something
Keep the bards
else.
playing, right? We got a new
Yeah.
song coming up.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him to. There's something else hidden behind his eyes. If you want to try to make another persuasion check, we're looking for a
Sure.
We're looking for a 14.
Okay. Wait.
You have
You know
advantage
what?
on your persuasion checks.
You do
I'm not.
have advantage on the
I'm not
persuasion
persuading, am I?
We're looking for a persuasion check.
Oh, I
Or is
am.
it a
Okay,
yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. And I also have a thing that I think I can roll. So that's 10 plus 4.
Okay. So yeah, we were looking for 14.
Okay.
So there's something he's holding back.
I lean a little closer. I'm like, burdens are often lighter if you share them with someone.
I guess you're right. A guest was killed when a piece of bone bust through her chest. I had a couple of the drunk guys buried her body, but it seems strange that would happen.
Yes, absolutely. Did she eat the chicken?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think everybody ate the chicken.
Not me. Just
So
in case you're
it
counting.
came.
It just
Was it like a little chicken wing
it popped out of her chest.
that popped out?
No, it was a bone. It was just a bone fragment.
Just a bone fragment.
Kind of like all the ones on the floor.
Sounds a bit like necromancy work to me, but I will do some digging. And you stay up here where maybe it's safe.
Necromancy?
Bone work, bone magic. It seems kind of relevant.
Can we
Call it bones.
Can we talk in the back?
Yeah, maybe we should get rid of some of the bones too. This is kind of.
They just keep piling up. But we could talk in private.
I will talk in private with you, private-ish. I have a trusted friend group of adventurers who I trust with my life, and I would think maybe we can all come together and talk about this problem that you have.
That's
Is that
acceptable.
okay?
Yeah. I just don't want, all these. Just
Do you have someone to mend the bar while you're?
yeah, that's just the redhead that giant oaf is hanging all over.
Okay, well, I'll get her and I'll get him. and we'll meet you where, like in the behind the bar.
Yeah. That's
Somewhere
that's
this way?
perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Secluded.
I'll be back. Okay. So I depart, and I'd like to kind of inform the party.
I got my hand around her waist, and I'm talking to these 3 little gnomes who have been playing music up there, and I'm like, so you guys call yourselves the Beastie Gnomes? That's a pretty cool name, I guess.
How long have you been waiting for that?
I'll
That's
be
good.
back. I'll be back.
Would you mind doing the bar?
Oh, yes.
We have to talk supplies.
And she walks away looking at that dragon tooth, and her eyes are all big. And
I'm gonna get Bruce. Ooh, this looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Yeah.
5 coins.
I got 5. They said I'm up.
Well, unfortunately, good
Yeah, go give us a
gentleman,
chance to win our money back.
Hey, who's up around here?
He may be back later, but I have to
Who's
steal
up
him
around
again.
here?
You're full of bullshit.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You bring up an interesting point.
Bruce, please follow me.
Okay. Very well.
I'm gonna
A possible problem.
You have a little problem? What? You have a little problem?
It might be a big problem. We
Do
just
sure.
we need to talk to the halfling behind the bar. Maybe something
That was a
something
secret
gross and something afoot underneath
Yeah,
our
fucking
feet.
chicken. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, I told him he needs to sleep, but I'm not sure that's going to happen.
I think I just gotta open the doors and we could just
Waft it out.
Gust this all out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
let you do
So
the
I
talking
guess
because
we
you
all. Do
smell
you want me
nice.
to just go back here?
Yeah.
Okay. You do too, because you have perfume.
Guys gotta go.
I don't think it's working on me.
Guys go in the back room there where the halfling is. He's fidgeting. You know, he's.
Oh, I'm going to turn sideways so my knife isn't in his
Yes.
face.
Yeah, that's probably nice. There was a caravan, a herd of Goliaths that set up tents outside of town. And Lady Galileo, she got the people up with their pitchforks and their sickles, and they slaughtered them. They killed them all.
So it wasn't just a metaphor for dice.
They called them giants, but they weren't giants. They're just Goliaths. They were friendly folk.
Yeah.
And one wandered in here, and he was wounded. And I let him go under the tavern to hide, because I couldn't let him know. He was in a cloak, a black cloak and all. You said necromancy. Is it?
It may
Did
be.
he curse me?
I don't think he would curse you, no. But I do think that there's something definitely odd going on here. And, again, maybe just have someone sweep up some of the bones and put them outside, because that's just not good for anyone.
I can't start the party. You gotta understand.
Do they kick it out the
Can't
door
start
as
the
they're
party.
dancing?
I either serve them or I lose my head.
It's one of those jobs.
So you're saying that a group, a horde of
A herd.
Goliath barbarians came through, and the farmers all banded together and killed them?
Yeah. They just wanted to settle for a day or two, and they killed the children.
And who is
Killed
this?
the wife.
Who is this man in the black cloak?
He was
Who's
a Goliath who wandered in here wounded.
Is he here now?
I let him take refuge underneath the tavern.
He's alive.
I haven't seen him.
In a
I
few
sent
days.
two of my people down there, and I haven't seen them. Did he curse me? Did he curse the tavern?
Don't worry about it, young man, little man.
I'm 57 years old.
Which is pretty young for halfling.
I know, thank you. I guess I am young. I'm glad you noticed. Thanks for noticing.
I'm sorry. I have another friend who looks as young as you, who is also 56 years old. I call him Squirrel. I lift him up and put him on a stool and pet his head. It'll be okay. Now just
Have
tell
a
us.
bit to drink. I'm
Tell
sorry.
us where your friend is, and we'll go find him.
There's probably a hatch
Under the tavern.
Show us the hatch.
Is there stairs?
Yeah, there's a stairs. It'll take you downstairs.
We'll just say we're going to need supplies, maybe. We go get the supplies. We come back.
We're going down there for a private party, if anyone asks.
I just wonder if
Yeah.
I've cursed myself.
I don't think it's you. If anything, it's probably this town. But you, I bet, are probably not included because you gave refuge. But, we just have to go down and see.
You're too trusting.
I'm not actually, but this guy, I don't know. There's something about him. I rolled I feel that he's genuine.
And you guys come here all dressed in black with your, pentagrams and stuff, and I think that y'all were evil people, but you were actually pretty giving. Didn't even ask for coin or anything. So nice of y'all.
It makes you think twice about the Zhentarim, doesn't it?
What?
Which we might
He's
be.
just
We're not all beholders and bad guys.
He's just drunk. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He got a patch one day, at a band, and it was a ton.
Listen, I'm a wolf. He shows you his badge.
He's a wolf. He's a wolf.
Never been a very good Zhentarim member at all.
Okay, well, let's go down. Everything will be fine. We're all rolling on.
Well, as they kind of go down, they're making their way down into the, I guess the typical bar hatch into the basement. I'm gonna kind of grab the halfling by, by his shirt collar and be like, "Do you know who killed him?" The Goliath.
I don't know. He just staggered and wounded.
So you don't know who did the killing? I'm gonna roll an inside check if he's saying no. 25.
25.
He appears to be telling you the truth. He saw Goliath, and out of kindness, he didn't want to upset the people because he's got a business in this town, and
I just want to see if he knew who had actually done it. But he doesn't.
No. But he's-
I
Like
believe
the
that he
town
did.
folk, really.
based on what he said, the town
But I
folk
mean,
just
that's not-
raised up.
It's not
he's a
everyone.
town folk.
It's not everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a delicate matter.
Yeah. Well, you pray inside, maybe.
If he doesn't know, he doesn't know.
All right. Well, let's go.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna go downstairs.
As I'm walking down the stairs, I want to be doing a stealth. Just being quiet, and I want to maybe
Take
scout
advantage
down
of the
first.
clunkiness of the two of us. While you're
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you go.
I'm gonna
well
go
ahead
first.
because I have radical disadvantages.
It's
honestly.
rather hard because there's a lot of wood, a lot of creaking.
But I'm
this is an
maybe
older
I
building.
place my hands on the banisters and on the
What
on
kind
the-
of armor are you wearing?
as best as I can.
just a breastplate.
As best as I can.
Yeah. Please roll
No
a stealth
disadvantage
check.
on stealth, but you have that boots of elven kind. Remember that.
do.
You make no sound when you step.
Oh, that's right. No.
Oh, there you go.
Boots of 11 kind.
Come on, everybody, just roll a stealth check. Let's do it.
And advantage on stealth.
Oh, good. Fuck you. To a natural 20.
What?
Plus 9. 29.
Oh, it's a natural 20?
Hey.
29 plus nigga boots.
Naked boots.
Sneaky boots.
Okay,
Naked
so
boots.
So I just want
There
to
you
go down there first,
Yeah.
kind of check it out before
Yeah, you're a couple
my
of
loud
links ahead of
folk come down.
19.
them.
yeah, I'm not even really capable of sneaking.
But you never know. Might be your day.
So that is
there
a
it goes.
8.
Oh, because you're
It's not your day.
disadvantage.
Hey, at least I don't have a negative on my stealth.
Yeah,
But that's okay because I'm letting them go way ahead of me as part of it.
yeah.
Sounds very fair.
And you are at the end
Yep.
of the thing.
So you guys make your way downstairs.
Look at all of the pork chops or whatever.
Yes, these are hanging pieces of beef and game,
Even
okay?
evenly spaced.
Just imagine
like
they're
dog
just hanging.
treats.
Predator 2.
So now I understand why you smell beef, okay?
And I'm also like in
Yes,
my
Predator
fucking
too.
nightmare.
Oh my gosh, it's like literally Hellraiser.
That's
like
one of
this.
your kin!
And I'm like,
That smells like mom!
Bruce, I'm so sorry this happened.
Oh,
Save your jokes for the game. Save your jokes for the game.
Alright.
Listen, it's supposed to be 3 old good friends in real life ending game.
Absolutely.
We're having an adventure together. How many times does that happen?
Never.
Save
Not
the good
often.
jokes for that.
I will.
All right. The cold stone storeroom of the River's Bend Feast Hall is stocked to bursting capacity. Hanging from the ceiling are countless hunches of whole sides of game and livestock. Barrels of meat and wine line the walls, under overflowing shelves of preserves and cheeses. Under the pleasant aroma of the food is a note of rot. You're in this wide open, it's dim, so what can we see here?
I have dark vision.
Okay.
As do I.
Fucked.
I'll hold your hand. Someone hold his hand.
And blind
I
sight.
can use
Oh.
torches.
I have, I have
Don't touch me. It's fucking creepy.
oh my god, I won't. I have dancing lights. This is a cantrip.
I say,
Oh yeah, let's make it
don't
fucking
worry,
disco.
there's nothing to see in here. There's nothing scary hanging from the ceilings. And I
Smells
slowly,
like death.
I slowly take a bite of something.
Smells like dead family.
It's like aged beef.
Oh, it's so aged.
Nibbling on it a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's terrible. Terrible.
I
down
hear
there.
rats gnawing on stuff.
That fucking big rat over there. Oof. You see the size of that rat?
Unfortunately,
There's
I
like
did.
juice running down my chin. I'm like, fuck.
Are you going to, you said you have control of the wolf. Okay, so
So is it
Maybe
dim
I-
light? And then
Oh,
I
it's
can
very
see-
dim. Yeah,
okay,
it's dim.
So
Only the light from above starts. You know how
Okay.
how kind of comes in streams with like kind of smoky and.
So should we need a light source?
You could. You
I'm
guys
gonna
could do whatever you
cast
want.
dancing lights.
Oh,
That's 4
okay.
points of torch light, right?
Yeah, dancing lights. It's like
It's up to an hour.
it's like 4 little
4 torch-sized lights within
Sconces.
range. Torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air. You can combine them or you can separate them. Each light sheds about 10-foot radius.
So as the room lights up and Bruce is able to see now,
It's a
whereas you
little-
guys already were.
It's a little
Now
terrible, terrifying.
Yeah, horrified.
Oh my. Oh my nature.
Yeah.
Why did you show me this?
I pull from my pocket another
Sorry.
little necklace and I put it over my head and I activate the gem of brightness for extra light.
So it's well lit in here now, and you can see they're just slabs of meat just hanging. They're gently wafting, moving.
Waft.
Your people are grim and brutal.
Somebody ate half of that one there. I don't know. Rat.
You got a little something right here.
I smell like beef.
I smell like beef.
Bruce casts detect magic,
Oh.
Okay, you don't sense
but I'm gonna keep
any
that
real
up,
magic in here right now. No.
which is gonna last for 10 minutes.
For the just for this room, we're going to use initiative. So Renee,
Yeah.
how would you like to proceed first? Then we'll go to Fenrir, and then we'll go to Bruce.
I would like to. I was told that there is a really strong, vile scent, and I would like to try to pinpoint that scent and go towards it, if I can smell it.
It's hard because he does have a lot of candles down here with trying to mask some of the scent.
Yeah, because these are the perfumes.
Yeah, but
Would
also
the two
the
of us
scent.
be able to work together using my perception. of
Yeah,
scent?
yours with your wolf-like abilities, you definitely can
Oh,
sense
yeah.
out the candles and the beef. The beef's good. It's aged.
There's
But
different
there's
smell.
also something like a hint of death down here too.
I will place my hand on her shoulder and say, I will follow the scent if you will let me take the point.
I gladly accept. I'm like, yes.
All right, so
I think we need to
You
find
need me to make a perception check with smell?
find the gross.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. You want to roll? Let's roll.
Yeah, they're fun.
That's
It's fun to roll.
19 plus my perception, so it was well over 20 something. Let me get it. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna cast guidance on you. before you do that.
25 plus his
Oh.
guidance, which
Oh.
is a D4.
Excellent.
Oh yeah,
4.
So yeah,
Perfect.
we're at 20. Oh sorry, it's 19.
There's a door back here that seems ajar. Everything seems to be emanating from that
Yes,
area.
So
To
okay.
walk in.
So walk in.
So, Bruce,
Not
what would you
so
like
chilled.
to do?
Well,
I just make a hand gesture.
I think that ultimately I'm just gonna use my turn to have cast guidance on him. As far
Okay,
as
yeah,
my
that sounds
action.
good.
But I'm gonna follow them further into the room, but I'm gonna stay 10 feet back from the furthest back person because I'm fundamentally horrified and very anxious just to be in the room.
Oh.
This is just like if you just went into like
your
That's literally your
Pinhead's
people.
gallery of just shit on chains and body parts.
This is the predators.
Friends, and
the
so,
predators.
yeah,
All your friends are hung upside down.
And you guys
Yeah.
hear
and I'm not really in command of
Absolutely.
lighting anyway, and so I'm pretty cautious.
You hear, the lighting dances off the beef as they sway. You hear the stomping and dancing above. The light pierces through the wood boards, and some of those bones start raining down on y'all. Please, everyone, give me a dexterity save. You do it with disadvantage because you're terrified.
So let me ask you a question. Also, is there any poultry or birds down here as well?
Absolutely, sure.
Oh, there are like chickens, like wild
They could
chickens.
be whatever beef you want to imagine hanging. I don't have a
Sure.
problem with that.
What was it? A dexterity
Yeah,
save?
so we're just looking for a dex save.
Well, the nature of my question was kind of that
24.
everyone seemed to be eating chickens upstairs, and it seemed to be like more
Plus
like
6
slabs down here. I didn't know if it was what they were eating upstairs.
Well, that's because your
Not
DM
very
didn't do a
strong.
good enough
No,
job.
no, but
preparing.
I think the fundamental question is are the people upstairs eating essentially stuff from down here?
Yes.
Okay. My dexterity save is pretty low with disadvantage. So that's going to be like a 7.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
16.
All right. So you guys are able to kind of see the bones coming. Unfortunately, Bruce, you're going to have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Poor baby.
I'm better
It's
at
like-
that at least.
Yeah, that's
Good.
literally the best one
That's
to get
at
it.
least a. Constitution is a 11. Oh, sorry. Saving throw. That's still an 11.
Okay. So you're going to have attack rolls at disadvantage for the rest of the round.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it depends on how you move. So now you understand that there's like a party going on above y'all. I'm not going to let y'all dash.
The boards
unless you're
are
an elf.
like coming loose and like
Yeah.
there's bones falling through the roof.
So there's like
It's
sharp
gross.
bones. These are sharp. Yeah, these are the things that the refuge from above is coming down here. That's why I explained to you there's so much shit on the floor. Peanuts fall upon you. This is what you get when somebody doesn't sweep up. Why didn't they sweep
Why
up?
didn't they sweep
Contact
up?
lungs.
Definitely a health hazard.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
Where's the health inspector when you need him?
so it's not like you're not
Not at
you're not
Texas
taking any
Roadhouse.
damage, but you have disadvantage on this round.
No, I'm just in fucking hell.
Yeah. Please walk me through this hell. I love it.
All
right, Renee?
I'm following Fenrir. I've given him the initiative, maybe,
All right, we'll change initiative then.
because he has the better scent gland, I guess. So he's able to follow the stink pattern, and so I'm just gonna follow in foot, and then kind of I want to like lightly check behind for Bruce. Yeah.
I'm just like moving
So bad.
big honks of beef and pigs aside with my axe as we slowly traverse this basement.
Yeah.
And I'm muttering under my breath. Oh yeah, swing everything around. That's less creepy. Just get a nice swing on those chains.
Get a nice swing on him. Really waft the scent. Oh, my brothers.
So you guys walk through these
My outer brothers.
hunks of flesh. They just sway gently.
Don't go
Do
punching
they
them
look
like
like
Rocky.
animal corpses, or are we looking?
Well, it looks like half a deer.
we're not
or,
looking at humans hanging from.
No,
No long pig.
Yeah, it's a deer with his
Or like
legs
big.
spread, or it happens to be chicken, as he said, some like a bunch of chickens on a hook.
Yeah.
Is there just like blood all over the floors?
Of
like,
course, there's some blood on the
and
floor.
stuff?
Yeah,
Is there a drain?
yeah.
Okay.
This is
Like
their
the bleeding room almost.
This is their storehouse. Normally, they would they'd keep their flesh down here.
Is it chilly in here?
Yeah, it's a chilled, it's
It
a dry
is
chill.
chilled. Okay.
Would we expect to see piles of salt then down here, probably being rubbed on these things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I said, there's preserves and there's
Okay.
meat
Right.
and everything.
Perfumes
Right.
Perfume.
Okay.
for the stank.
Anything you guys would like to do before the next?
Yeah.
I would just like to make a perception check to see if there's anyone down here other than what
Other than us.
what we're seeing.
Good.
Yeah,
Do a
and my
perception.
passive perception is 23.
Yep, do perception. then.
Always checking.
This is based on
Roll
my
perception.
eyesight.
Okay.
It's based on my eyesight, not my smell. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a regular roll.
While they're looking around, I'm going to prepare and cast Bless
Okay.
on all three of us.
All right.
Ooh, plus 8. 18.
21.
Okay.
So, are there extra dice which can be handed out in the form of D4s?
Chad, you've been preparing your whole life for this.
In that, just keep that D4 where, like, when you roll an attack, so you make an
okay.
attack roll or a saving throw,
So
just
the-
add that D4.
Thank you for all
Where
of
are your
us.
blessed dice?
Yes.
All right, so we follow our nose.
So you guys have cast. So now everybody's got bless.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the raucous party above, again, some of those shards come down here. So we're going to look for a DC 12. I'm sorry, a DC 12 dexterity. Yes.
Saving throw. That
Yep,
means
a
you
dex
add
save.
this dice.
I also have this if you want to use it. I just have it right in front of me, but
This
I
time
have
I'm on 11.
I'm a 12.
Now you remember you got disadvantage on all skill checks. Yeah.
saving
skill
dex
checks.
saving
I
throw.
thought it was on. So that's still
Yes,
11.
dex saving throw.
Or still 12.
Okay. 16, 14. Oh wait, I don't have. Wait, 14.
14 is enough.
18.
You didn't need to add that. You already have 14. We're
Oh.
looking
Mine,
for
I can
12.
use
Save
a
that.
Do I
throw.
can save. This
Yeah.
is a one shot.
Save it.
No. You just get that.
Okay. I thought she gets to save it for like 10 rounds. No?
You get it as long as I maintain concentration
Yeah.
up to 1 minute.
Oh shit! Yeah,
You
well,
got
I'm gonna
1d4
use
to
it.
And you
all
pa- you pa-
attacks
you-
and saving
All right,
throws.
so you pass yours, so you're going to be able to maintain concentration. So I would tell her to save it.
You don't have to save it. You get it for whatever.
It's constant. Remember?
It's
As
a
long as I don't
constant.
lose concentration,
We
you
used
just
to
get
think
that
it was
for
a
all
one-off.
attacks
All right.
and saving.
So yeah, so he passed with the 12. He just
Well,
passed.
13, right?
So as long as he
It's a disadvantage in previous.
Oh,
ones.
Mine is now
disadvantage.
14.
Okay.
yeah, so
Because of Bruce.
as long as he doesn't get hit, you keep it.
Okay.
It stays with y'all.
Yeah.
And even
Okay.
if I do get hit, there's a whole thing
You'll
about
take a roll,
concentration,
yeah.
because I'm a war caster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So why
you
don't we
gotta
let
get
you roll
concentrated.
first and see if you lose it, you know?
He didn't
All
get
right.
it, did he?
But I didn't get it.
No, he
Passed?
passed this time, yeah. He passed
So,
barely.
18. Okay.
Barely.
14 is what I got
All right.
with his help.
So you guys are continuing to make your way
Yeah.
through. Oh, I'm sorry.
Through the meat.
What would you like to do?
The
Fenrir,
meat.
now you're first in the initiative. Anything you'd like to do? The beef swaying.
Okay.
do be swaying.
I'm going to go probably about 10 more feet and then take a knee and just kind of look at this straight ahead at the door. And I'm going to like make this like tactical symbol with my hand to the elf. And I'm going to say, I don't want to be someone who believes in stereotypes, but do you know how to check for traps?
Actually,
I can passively perceive.
I can
perception. Very
perceive.
passively perceptive.
I'm not. Let's see. Actions in combat.
Because I don't want to brag, but I know a person who I adventure with regularly who is of the same skin complexion as you, who also has the same profession. I'm not saying that all drow are rogues, but maybe you know how to.
So I am a rogue, but I'm a soul knife, and I don't see that I have under any actions that I have
What
checked
you
for
need to do
traps.
is investigation check. Just to check
It would
for
have to
traps.
be
What is your investigation? I mean,
Plus
that's
3.
usually what I'm calling out as a skill for checking.
+3 is my investigation.
What'd you like to investigate?
We're checking for traps.
Okay.
Yeah.
A piano says yeah.
Yeah.
Check for traps.
I can also set up for a sneak attack almost in a way. Like I can just like wait and like aim my blow darts. I have blow guns.
That's sure.
Seems weird that you're walking through a bunch of beef like this, ready to blow.
Look, sometimes when you see a lot of meat, you may be ready to blow. Is that on record?
And you can have inspiration for that.
That feels like.
That's the beard.
That's leading the
Sorry.
witness.
Okay, so yeah, I'm ready to check for traps
Yes,
if I
please.
can.
On behalf of all beef, please
On
check
behalf
for
of all
traps.
Check in for traps.
No! You don't tickle the beef for traps.
I'll tickle for traps.
Don't tickle for traps. Don't tickle for
Also, how
traps.
tall is this guy?
I as well. We'll check for some traps.
Oh shit!
Okay, 18. What
It
is
doesn't
this
taste
for?
like there's any traps.
You're not
That
pregnant.
tastes like traps to me.
No, it doesn't taste like traps.
You want a trap?
It seems fine.
Seems fine.
It
All
seems
right.
fine.
Bruce, would you like to do anything? Because we're going in order.
I would like to let a shiver run up my spine as I see her licking the beef. And
I'm tickling.
No, I mean
Tickling the beef.
my bless requires concentration, so I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
Which might otherwise be operating.
Just trailing, like keeping distance,
I just want
maybe.
to be in the back of the marching order.
I also think I'm gonna be closing in, so. 5,
Perhaps you do
10,
the
15,
nature
20,
equivalent of the
25,
Catholic,
30
which would probably be
What's
like
my-
X-shaped and a circle.
walking speed.
Interpretive.
30. Yeah, so
Interpretive
I'm right
dance.
here.
All right.
I walked 30 feet.
So Effie, you this piece of beef right here starts to swing strangely. It catches your interest.
Okay.
Please roll an investigation check.
That's a natural 20.
Hey yo!
Fuck you. It says on the dice.
Plus. Yeah, it says fuck you. Plus 3. 23.
You swear you see something, a shadow move into that room. It just shoots in that room. And as that beef sways,
Beef shadow.
Beef
suddenly, like worms burrowing from the surface of bones, the carved meat escapes from within and clatters into a pile on the floor. All the bones just shatter down there. And they form small humanoids. Soon, all the hanging carcasses begin to sway. So everything in the room swaying. And you're surrounded by these
It's a trap!
tiny skeleton miniatures.
I'm gonna.
Time to womp and a whale.
Yeah. Whomping and a whaling.
It's like Hilarious was. Oh,
Whomping and a whaling.
And then
Or maybe for the second best turn use of undead
I don't.
turning ever.
When
Yeah.
so Chad's like, oh yeah, Fred's gonna play Bruce. I'm like, oh, this sequence is not gonna go as I thought, will it? Holy shit!
He's already freaked out. He's like, I'm just like.
He's about ready to drop a fucking nuclear radiant damage grenade.
Oh, I mean,
He's on edge. Bruce is on edge.
there's quite a few
So
of these
that beef
things.
is undead.
They are
So I could've told
skeletons.
you that. You guys are eating it upstairs.
I wasn't. I passed my third.
Dude, the skeletons in my stomach.
I just drank the drink.
But that chicken's in my belly.
I cast diarrhea. May the glory
Hopefully
pass
I
through me.
Hopefully I drank enough ale to drown that fucking splash
Oh, now
coldness in my
drunk and
stomach.
belligerent.
Hey you, brown ale, get the fuck out of here. This is our tummy.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
There are 25 miniature skeletons around you, Bruce, and I believe it is your turn.
Oh my gosh.
So-
Drop that concentration.
Let me find you some
Are
better
they
music.
orc skeletons?
They're just made up of bone shards. They're like an
I just want to make sure
amalgamation
Chad's getting his count. That's all.
of yeah. They're just like they've been like almost transformed into like structures made of bone. So like they're not quite real, but they've made themselves where they can hobble along.
They
Are
are.
they
So they're
bovine?
made of the bones of the animals in here. Right?
Chicken,
They're not like
beef,
human skulls.
yes,
Yeah.
deer,
Okay.
And things that fell through the floor.
It's reminiscent of
All kinds.
of Stranger Things season 3.
Okay.
All that muck and goo and bones.
So I'm gonna turn undead.
With my shiny rock. I found it in the field and it's beautiful.
You're just like, I'm freaking out.
Freaking out.
Yeah, I don't want this
Made of
anymore.
meat. Meat is murder. And I will murder you, meat.
Or bone, or
So I used my channel divinity. I raised my holy symbol aloft, my shiny rock aloft, and I censure the undead creatures.
Each undead within 30 feet of me must make a DC Wisdom saving throw. DC 16, sorry.
I'd say that's just about all of them.
Yep.
So
all,
Cyrus-
if I give them all of them.
Syrinscape has been hurting my heart because they have been like giving me some lagging. Okay, so we got 6 in any
30.
direction, so there's probably like a crop out here that
This-
aren't really getting it.
yeah.
Yeah, so there's
stops
probably
here.
there's probably like 8 that aren't getting it.
This row gets it.
You know what? We're gonna say all of them.
Okay, that's-
Let's just do it.
yeah, you got it. You got
Okay,
it.
so they all, and however you want to do that, make DC 16 Wisdom.
It's cocked, I think.
It's a 7.
Yeah.
Well, 7 or 1. Okay, so here's where I have some questions about the way this works, because I can use, and I want to show you this. So I have Channel Divinity, and I've used 1 charge to do my turn undead. I have Channel Divinity Seer Undead. Whenever you use Turn Undead, any undead that fail its saving throw take 5d8 radiant damage.
Oh yeah.
I think that's I'm going to say that's a second round thing. It's a little ambiguous the way I'm reading this, but I'm going to say that's going to
all right.
happen
Let's
the second
them,
round.
Let them swing.
Yeah,
And then I
but
think.
meanwhile, what they those who have been turned are
They use their move to get away
yes,
from you.
correct.
They try to
I
move.
present my holy symbol. If it fails to save, it has a frightened condition
those
and
are probably gonna move
incapacitated
towards
conditions
us.
for 1 minute. So
To
it's
move
frightened.
away,
They're
right?
frightened and incapacitated.
So they might be. Those might be moving away
They're
and
like,
up, and these might be moving away and towards us. Right?
Right.
If I had to say, like, if it's like a circle,
I'd
they're
say
just gonna
that
move.
you have just like
Would
a
you say
burst
that-
of light.
Would you say that was an act of bovinity?
A burst of light. All this
Broken.
pent up anger you had and all this beef hanging there,
Still no
and the
inspiration.
disrespect that you feel, it's just burst, and they're all just scattering away from you. So basically,
guests.
I think the best thing here is to give them an opportunity of attack.
Yes.
As these things just kind of spread out.
Okay.
So you two would get opportunity attack. I'll even let you have an opportunity attack if you'd like. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they got 1 hit point. They're all gonna
I'm-
burst.
Sure. I'm not even capable of making that opportunity attack, so I'm so spooked and disadvantaged.
All right.
Yeah, you
so if
might
you guys
be
just
like,
want to
"Yeah!"
swing, have at it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take 2 swings.
I have my dagger out. Yeah, you go
Don't
first.
forget to swing with your extra
Practically-
D4.
Practically 30 on that first attack, and then the same for the second.
I'll just ask you how many of those skeletons you just sweep
Nine.
up.
Probably just 2.
And
I would say.
how does it look? Just give me
So
two
this,
then.
this new axe that I call, I believe I'm calling it Forge Fire. It just like swings around and like this flame. I'm making this circular motion, and 2 skeletons just kind of dissipate in flame, and they just burst in bones and charred.
Nine
So let's
plus
say these
six.
two are
They're
gone.
Shittery.
So I got 15
Okay.
for the first hit. Is that
They have no real resistance. They're terrified. They're running away from you.
okay?
So-
So then I'll roll basically 2 of these. 3, 7.
What attack are you using?
I'm using dagger of venom.
Okay, so it's daggers.
He broke the game.
Yeah.
So clear's here to do.
Any
Yeah.
cleric.
But
The same.
And if you didn't, I would
I
be
can
disappointed.
use Nick because it's my
Like I say, the real
Mastery?
jam is when I do damage with turning.
Yeah.
So
Say what
if
you
I
wanna do
use
that
a
for your next
dagger, when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as a part of the attack action instead of a bonus action. So you can make this extra attack only once per turn. So I can basically do like dagger, because I have 2 daggers right now.
Okay.
This is kind of the weapon mastery stuff.
That's the
Yeah.
weapon mastery stuff.
Yeah.
But even at 5e, it works. If you just say you had 2 daggers.
I have 2 daggers.
That's it.
They're small.
Yeah.
Not game breaking. Just go ahead.
Yeah. So then, oh wait, let me roll for the second one.
I think Nick is my favorite weapon mastery thing in the whole
Ooh,
game.
that's.
I remember reading that
That's
and
a
going,
10
oh, finally, a
for
dual
the second
dagger.
one.
Oh, I have 1 HP. Don't worry, they're done. You're
I was
going
like,
to kill both of them. I just want to know how it
dagger.
looks when you
3.
kill
Because
them.
everybody wants to be the dual dagger.
3 and 3, so
What do you
the
do
second
with
one
one
is
dagger?
6. So I basically hit at least
Yeah,
2.
do it.
Yeah, tell me how it looks when you come in there and just slice them up.
When I feel like if I am like looking and I see, and I'm like very perceptive, I got like a 20, natural 20.
Yeah.
So I feel like at a natural 20, I have my daggers fully ready.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, twinkle fingers right now. And I hear I don't even turn around.
The shine
the
from the brightness
sense
from his
of
spell just
the
kind of just.
divinity.
Yeah.
Meat is murder.
And so I see these 2 things, and I basically just want to go like,
Yeah.
like the 1 and the 2.
Super easy, barely inconvenience.
Yeah.
How would you like to finish this up, Bruce? I mean, you have got
I'd like
all
to
the
use the
run.
second charge of my channel divinity to use a newly developed skill called Seer Undead. Bling! I hold up my polished turd again, and any undead that has previously failed the saving throw, ostensibly, because this might have even supposed to happen last turn, takes 5d8 radiant damage.
But it seems better.
As I just am like holy rage out the whole room and burn up all the
I'm so upset. So this one stays.
You know what? I didn't get a picture of this. I'm gonna get a picture of this.
Yeah, get it. This one stays.
I mean, this
and
is
this
a-
one
Here,
stays.
let me
It's a pretty
enhance
sweet.
the picture.
Yeah.
Blasting away from me.
As a cleric to another cleric, it's not very often we get to see sweet ass skeletons get killed. You just got to blow it up the room, and the light just shimmers. And even the people upstairs, you kind of hear them going, "Oh!" Like the light.
Ooh, like a
This is out there.
disco.
The meat
Yeah.
is scorched and sunburned. And
Yeah.
unusable.
You start to hear the song YMCA
Yeah, I
up
think-
there. YMCA.
So
No, it's the beastie gnome, so it's
I can't stand it. I know you played it. I'm a set. Break this water gate.
And then
Is that
yeah,
break?
the light slowly comes
You can't ask
down,
me that in the middle of that.
and you guys
From Mr. Sabotage.
you guys are alone now. These little miniature skeletons appeared. There is some form of magic in this area. There's something that is causing this to occur.
Do you still have this?
I didn't have detect magic.
You
on.
do not have the tech magic.
In fact, I think that the way that went, I did shout that out, but I think the more logical thing was that I cast guidance on you at that turn, and that we went ahead with that.
And
so
we went ahead with that.
just
Okay.
like the detect
Yeah,
magic.
yeah.
But there's definitely some form of
came
magic.
into the room.
Yeah.
And you
Form
think
of a
back
shadow.
to that Goliath that came down here, wounded,
This poor baby's trying
finding
to like.
a way to survive. But there's also the 2 members of his staff that went down here looking to see what was causing these issues. Now you kind of understand that
Probably
the bone
Morbius.
spur might have been one of these little skeletons shot up and killed that lady.
Okay.
Oh, from underneath.
Yeah.
Not
So-
from within.
Yeah, it shot out her chest, so maybe something propelled it from down here. You guys got a moment to regroup. How would you like to handle that?
Should we like knock? Are you Goliath?
The door's ajar. You saw something shoot through the door.
Yeah,
With your
oh.
perception.
I saw a shadow go straight into the room.
I look
We should
around
go
the
around
room
with
with
the
the gem
check your
with the
out.
gem of brightness held aloft. I shine it around the room, looking for anything peculiar.
It bounces off the shadows and the walls, and you just see the jars and the barrels and the boxes, and it's quiet. You see the cobwebs in the corner, and more refuge coming down under revelers' feet. They're dancing up there still. They're dancing to the Beastie Boys now.
Okay. And I'm like, I don't see anything much, but
Don't let the beat drop.
maybe in that next room.
I
It just
might-
kind of curves
do you
around the
mind-
door, but you can't see anything in there. That
As I pour
door.
Do you mind if I try to go in first, and I'll tap you?
Go right ahead.
But the light kind of peers through. You can tell it's a large room.
So I have dark vision, so I don't need a light.
All right, you guys want to go into the next room?
I think I'd like to go first.
You guys are good with this bless?
I feel
I can
blessed.
only concentrate one thing at a time.
I like blessed.
All right.
If that's cool with you.
I don't know. It depends on how long, because that lasts a
I
minute.
just got
Yeah.
that.
I think a minute's gone by. If
Yeah,
you'd like
I
to
think
cast it
probably-
again, it's up to you.
probably
It's a
will.
silver
I think I'll
dragon.
probably just let that drop for a minute.
It's
Yeah.
from my all-time
You'll probably have
favorite
time if you
bar,
want to cast it
which,
again at the beginning if you like.
If you get your passport.
Concentration, 1 minute.
didn't.
Oh, okay.
So I'm at least we'll wait till we get the fight going.
Blesses.
So-
It's political.
We'd say that you guys have moved through your whole turn base.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, then give me a dexterity save. We're looking for a 12 because the stuff continues to fall down. Now that they're singing, can't stand it. I know you planned it. I know this
Oh,
Watergate.
they're really
Yes,
into
they're
it.
really into it. Girls.
Oh,
Girls.
really honest girls. I like the
Brass construct. That funky construct.
Stop it. You already got.
That's fine.
17.
All right, pass.
20.
Pass.
9.
Fail. So
already
now,
fucked up.
now you're gonna get disadvantage. Just you get disadvantage on your next check for a
Oh, my
minute.
next check. Okay. Yeah.
For a minute. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
already under it.
Okay. All right. So we're
I
back
just
to
like
the
can't
beginning.
stop sneezing.
Can't stop sneezing. I know you planned it.
You planned it.
All right, Chad, you're up first since we changed.
Okay, so I see in this room these 3 trash
You see
piles.
giant trash piles. There's food and stuff all over the floor. Blood, entrails, bones, junk, broken glass. It's difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
I think the real evil is this place does not clean up.
Yeah, this is like
This is a hell of a
this is like Mardi Gras the night after.
The sewers of Mardi Gras the night after.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull a Baldur's Gate 3 and leap to this first trash pile.
All right,
Just come.
Just dive in.
right here.
It takes me 5 feet of movement, and then I can leap the rest of my movement, which
All
is
right,
40 to there.
sounds good. You just Renee, you see him pounce. I'm sorry, Effie. You see him pounce over you like a wolf. Boom! His senses are out. His nostrils flaring like he
I do the
smells
hero
death.
land.
Yeah.
One hand on the ground.
What was that sound?
I look around that trash heap. I'm going to inspect it.
Do an investigation check.
Yes. $18 plus -1, I think. Yeah, it is. So 17.
It smells of banana,
Wigs.
pineapple, and wigs.
And purple basket.
If it's smell we're talking about, I get advantage.
Oh yeah, but okay. Then you also
higher. It wouldn't be
smell
higher. It wouldn't be
a
higher.
purple basket,
Yes.
a cup, and a fish.
Large tire. And small tire.
Mmm.
I take the wig out. I place it on my
I
head.
warned Michelle.
You told.
Beat us to
I
it.
warned her.
Nicely, yeah.
She doesn't understand how D&D's played.
There you go. There you go.
You're gonna wear the wig. You're gonna put the wig on.
Every time.
Oh my god. Now you're
I
Johnny
mean, that's
Bravo.
like the full
Your blonde
tease,
hair.
really, like fluffed
And I
up
look back
line
at you.
style.
And I look back at you guys, and I go.
I mean, look at that.
Through here.
Do I look like I don't know,
Majestic.
Moon Radwell or something?
All right. You get your inspiration, you son of a bitch. I don't have a coin for you, but put it aside.
Okay.
Get you an inspiration.
Here it is, my inspiration.
That's your inspiration. Is the mints.
We eat
All right.
your inspiration.
Renee, you're up next.
How do I top that?
I don't know.
Well, I feel like so these are grates.
Yes.
Is
They're pretty
this-
good, I guess.
so they're
Helps-
they're okay.
Helps the smell go out. I think they also shovel the stuff in there and they burn it, but nobody's been down here. You're clearly probably looking for, being this is the only room, there's no exit other than when you came in. You know that there was a Goliath down here and 2 helpers,
Yeah.
2 staff workers. So
Can
you're
I make
wondering-
an investigation check, or can I just like?
What would you like to
use my-
investigate?
So I see like trash piles and
Yeah.
like or treasure piles or whatever the case, a pile of stuff, and I'm like,
You know what?
I
One
see he's
man's
got a
trash
wig.
is another man's treasure.
I'm like, okay, he put a wig on, but that doesn't look like
Like
someone.
just some nice layers.
It doesn't look like a Goliath could hide. in
I'm over here going, goodbye home.
Can I take a look around the room and see if there's where would a Goliath be? Like that's gotta be a big area.
Well, your lights.
that's a
You can send your lights around to kind of do like spotlighting and do an investigation
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
They
because
can
like
move around
Yeah.
the
that's like a small pile and like glass are huge.
Oh, these are large piles.
Oh, they are.
You could
Okay.
push these
I
piles
mean, a
over.
Goliath is like the biggest guy you've ever seen.
These
I know, they're
are
huge,
these are
so much
giant
like,
piles.
where
You
could
could
that
you could
person
easily push
hide?
these piles over if you
Some
needed
are
to.
bigger than
Okay.
others.
Yeah.
But you gotta imagine they're like up high. They're almost to the ceiling. They're just like giant refuge. Again,
Okay.
you could
Worst
manipulate
case of
those piles
hoarders
if need be.
Okay.
Worst case of hoarders ever.
Yeah, it is.
What's
But you're having your dancing lights pop all over the place.
Yeah, dancing lights can move around a room like little ghosts.
okay. Where's bolster and snack? What is that?
Snack.
Okay. I can't see that person. I was gonna whisper to the person, but I'd have to see that person, so I can't really do that. Okay. I've never played a soul knife, so I'm just checking all the psionic powers and stuff that I've never
Have fun
even
with
heard
it.
of.
Shit, Chad can help you.
Would you like me to help you? You do have some telepathic abilities.
I was gonna
You could
try
maybe
to tell.
sonar out and ask the DM if that would be a.
I was gonna try to
read someone's mind
see if I can say,
other than here.
"Are you, hello, Goliath? We're here to help." But I didn't know if it said like I could do that. I can communicate if I see that person, but I wasn't sure if I could see that person.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to
You
see if I could
nothing.
see. I
So do
can't
an
see
investigation
nothing.
check to see if you can find anything.
Okay. 8 plus 3, so that's 11.
Just it
Not
dances off the trash.
Yeah, it
You
just
see
looks kind of
nothing.
eh.
Yeah.
Can I use my movement?
Yeah.
And just kind of like.
So it's a difficult terrain, so you're going to use double your movement to
Okay,
move.
so
10.
10, 20, 30.
Yep.
And I'm staring at this pineapple,
Thank you, Michelle.
I guess tank, like a propane tank.
Oh, it's a pineapple. Michelle clearly
pineapple.
told me that's a pineapple.
Not a propane, not a propane tank.
No, there's no such thing as a propane tank in our universe.
Oh yeah, or hide, or disengage. I'll take another 30.
10,
2,
20, 30. Okay.
And I'm just like looking hard at this.
It's bargain bin. This is.
I'm just like
yeah.
putting my 23 perceptions eyes on it.
Bruce.
And that's it.
Okay, I want to go wacky and cast augury. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. And I kind of want to phrase that a little more generally.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to come at it like, is there anybody alive in here?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to... So functionally that spell is going to be my
So
action.
you-
but
Half
I'm going to
movement.
move in.
10,
oh, yeah,
20,
half,
30.
I'm sorry, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would call there.
There's no one alive in here.
Yeah.
Noted. Specifically. There's bananas.
That's in your turn, sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
so
a lot of bananas.
yeah, the pile of shit and junk on the floor starts to shift, and
Oh no.
you understand
Oh, so
what's
is
here.
Maybe it's cleaning itself up.
Is it from the labyrinth? Is it the hoarder lady?
Well, you and your
Yeah.
Charlie Bear. Your Charlie Bear. You see the robes
The horde.
of,
The horde.
and they're large robes.
The
and
horde.
you can ascertain that maybe these robes they're larger than normal humanoid would wear, so probably a Goliath would wear it. And you could tell that maybe the Goliath died somewhere down here. But from the robes piles up this giant formation of bones just collect together, causing just this bone collective in front of y'all. It's just made of bone, and it kind of floats above the floor. And then around the creature, two wraiths arise, and you can ascertain those are probably the people that were sent down here. That maybe this Goliath came down here and he was wounded and he ended up dying, and maybe he did curse the people of the town. Didn't necessarily mean to curse the tavern owner, but in his dying breath, he just wanted some form of revenge against these people who wrongly killed his people. And now he's become like an evil omen. And so, with that said, we'll roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Two arms.
Chad
That's
whips
two arms.
his hair back.
Syrinscape says.
Chad throws his hair back. Let's go.
Beautiful wig.
In the still of the night, what we do, honey?
Natural 20.
Oh shit! I better get this
Plus
right.
3.
Nice.
What you got? Can't see it.
16.
What's that, Renee?
It was a natural 20.
23.
Took a little 23. So it's 23, actually, because I have a plus 3 initiative.
Now, natural 20 goes first, no matter what. So I'm gonna roll this for the bone wraith.
Okay.
That's 8, 9, whatever he play, and then the wraiths will get this one, which is a 3.
Bone race, you say.
Let's see if I have.
Nice work, Bone Daddy.
Well, I was hoping we'd find some guys alive, but as usual, I'm disappointed.
We need to
Yeah.
lean into the Eeyore-ness of Bruce.
Thanks
guy
for
said-
noticing.
Thanks for noticing.
This fella from upstairs comes down and says, I'm a philosopher. Are any of us really alive?
Get out of here.
Sorry. Should return to the party.
All right, Chad, what do you got?
Dirty 20.
Okay, and Fred?
16.
16. That's still pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. So, I'm going to use this this little guy as the bone wraith.
Whoa.
So right now we got Renee first, Chad second, the bone wraith third, and then Fred fourth, and then I have one more little creature I'll do as. I know this ain't perfect. We're still working on.
Hey, it's
That's all
fine.
good.
I think it's great.
I'm gonna use this as the wraiths, this little
Ooh.
skeleton guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So first, Renee, you're up first.
I think I want to psychic whisper this golem.
This
The bone
skeleton
construct
creature.
alert?
Yeah.
I do, I think. I just want to, like, just be like,
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, been having similar issues with Syrinscape, not trying to rain on parade. Yeah, it's been like lagging
I've
on
seen
the
that.
stream.
Well, you get first shot. Now remember, it's difficult terrain, so you're gonna have to get around this pile to get a
Yeah.
shot. You don't have a clear shot right
oh,
now.
my ear fell
Hold
off.
your ears.
Okay. Actually, so the Goliath is no longer in there. That's just like his curse. We'd have to either kill him
He
or
has
somehow
died.
consecrate it.
He has died. He probably was. You're probably right with
And I
saying he was
can't
like
talk to him.
a
'cause he's not here
magical
anymore.
mage Goliath. You know what? This is D&D. You can try whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean
I'm not against
that's
that.
one good
You
thing
can
about
certainly
this
try
game.
is my
Yeah.
favorite phrase.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Try.
That's what makes this game better than other games.
Exactly. Yes, I agree.
10, 20, 30. Okay, I have line of sight.
But those wraiths are definitely hostile.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think what I want to do.
Yeah, the Beastie Boys are kicking it right now.
I want to maybe do.
You know, the one freaking the brass constructs by the front.
Psionic blades. You can manifest shimmering blades of psychic energy. Whenever you take an attack action or make an opportunity attack, you can manifest psychic blades in your free hand and make the attack with that blade. It has a range of 60 feet, so I should be able to hit that range without any
5,
issue.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20,
You can
25, 30. Yeah, you can hit
stab
it.
them with it.
35, 40. You could hit everything there if you wanted to, basically.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't cast bless.
It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to roll for.
What are we attacking?
I think I just want to hit the Bone Daddy.
Okay.
Mostly because I needed to get around this to get a clear shot.
Okay.
To me, it's like attack the main bro, and then the underlings are gonna be easier or fall faster. I don't know. I always go for boss first, underlings second.
Kill the spellcaster
Yeah, basically.
in the room.
Do you think the center guy is casting spells? I
That's a 10.
A
Which it
10.
may not be good enough, but I do have.
An offhand attack.
Well, no, I have a reroll.
Now, you still have his help.
I don't.
No?
He,
Do you have elven
So
accuracy?
I didn't really cast bless before he came in because I was kind of holding off concentration because I wasn't sure if I was going to want to cast detect magic or something.
Okay.
So
You have
technically, I do not have
Yeah.
bless cast.
Okay.
Elven
Really have
Black.
nothing cast
Yeah,
right now.
elven
Alright,
accuracy
fair,
or
fair.
something like that.
But she does have inspiration, so that's for
Yeah.
I have
sure.
inspiration, but I also have. Where is it?
I mean, the urge to cast bless is really high because now we got the dice out.
But what do you know about race? What do you know about bone collectives? You could do a history check if you like on your turn. That's something you might want to think about. What is your
Damn it,
trade?
where was it? I
I
saw
could go
that I was
instinct
able to
play the
like.
odds that a bone pile is undead.
You definitely could. There's a lot of options
That's a
available to
wisdom.
you.
That's a
Your
wisdom
psionic
check, but
ability.
at a 20 wisdom,
Or you can
I'm
use your
giving
psionic
myself
dice
benefit
to
of the doubt.
Yeah.
roll
Oh
attack.
no, reliable
Maybe
talent.
that's-
Oh no, that's ability check.
I would do a history check as a bonus action if ever you wanted, because that's something you're thinking in
that?
your head while you're acting. So I don't count it as an action.
Not draw magic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like
like
knowledge
you're
checks, not
trained,
so much
man.
an
You
action.
know what
Yeah,
it
I thought I
doesn't take
had a
time.
reroll
Muscle memory
for
and shit.
an actual like attack.
But I
Maybe
think you're
don't.
probably on the right track
I
anyway.
might just
so
do
I
this
mean,
one
it's a
then.
bone constructor.
And you have a second attack.
It
too.
looked
Well,
like
look, I already cast detect
Yeah.
life essentially,
yeah.
or I asked my god,
You
is there
said
anything
life.
alive in
You
here?
said
I know, but I
alive,
said
and
anything
when you
alive.
said alive, I said no.
But then those things running around,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I know they're not
I
alive.
haven't used
Yep,
Sonic Blades
exactly.
very much.
Dude, you
I'm
say
just
you're
gonna-
not
I'm
smart,
just
but that's
gonna-
deduction. All right,
I'm gonna do this just in case.
all right. So your first roll is now null and void.
Yeah.
Your second roll, your first roll did not hit.
15 plus 6, so that's a 21.
That will hit.
Okay. And those are the blades, so it's 1d6 plus 3.
You're using your magic blade. What kind of damage does it do?
It does.
It's a melee attack, it does psychic damage.
Psychic damage. Okay.
4 psychic damage. The blade vanishes immediately after it hits or misses the target, leaves no marks. After you attack with the blade on your turn, you can make a melee or a ranged attack with a second psionic blade as a bonus action.
Yep.
On the same term, if your other hand is free to create it. But I have been doing daggers, so what is that?
Your first attack is, if it's the same as mine, my soul knife, his first attack is with a d6, his second attack is with a d4.
Maybe I'll do a
You can
D4 because
throw
I
them,
do have a
you can
dagger
throw them
equipped,
or
and that's a
stab with
D4.
them. You're Psylocke from the X-Men.
Okay.
So it's another impugned or empowered dagger.
You would make
Yeah,
a second
yeah.
attack,
All right, D20.
ranged with that D20, and your damage would be your D4.
Nah. 2 plus 6, 8.
The other dagger just shoots over its head as this bone mass just swerves like a snake.
God damn
moving.
it.
Your first attack hit. You got pretty good,
Yeah.
pretty good, but the
It is.
second
It's
attack
my annoyed
missed.
voice.
All right, Chad, you're up next.
I
Whip your hair back and forth.
I seemingly levitate from the ground as I leap through the air to attack this bone monster.
How much can you leap?
And as I 40 feet at least.
Okay.
I'm
So don't you have to running 10?
just no. I'm an athlete.
Oh.
So it's just 5 feet
10,
worth
20,
of-
30, using your wolf-like abilities.
Yes, I'm just
Yeah, woof.
flying through the air with an X.
Who knew that shit was going to come
like
in handy?
Fucking, you know that Led Zeppelin tattoo? Like through the air with my axe. Try and attack him with a relentless abandon. 7 plus. Oh shit! I changed the character sheet. 17.
Let's buy that 420.
17 will just hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land this attack with Forge Fire.
Okay.
So he brings this axe down, but before he brings the axe down, he like plants this wig over the thing's eyes.
It has no eyes. It's just a.
It's just a hip bone, really, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it is literally a hip bone.
it's just for flavor. We roll.
Yeah.
That's for fun.
It's a hip bone.
We re-roll.
There's a dick bone in there too.
We re-roll 1s for 2s. Fuck me. Anyway, so that'll be. I should have said I also go into a rage.
Okay,
as a
I'll
bonus
take that.
action.
Yeah, I know you usually do that.
I rage. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
2 of that
What
is-
kind of damage?
2 of that is fire damage. Sorry, 3 of that is fire damage, the rest is slashing
Okay.
from my magic weapon.
So 3 slashing damage.
No,
Oh, sorry, 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage and 10 slashing from a magic weapon.
So, Chad, your sword kind of goes through its bones, but the fire remains upon its bones.
It is an axe.
Oh, I'm sorry, your axe goes through its bones, and you can see it nicking it with the fire damage, but the rest of it kind of wafts through. So you understand that maybe you didn't quite do as much damage as you thought.
Okay, I'll make a second attack.
Okay?
I assume that was a magical weapon.
It was a magical weapon, yeah.
And this one's going to be way, way, way more to hit.
Okay.
It's way over 20.
Well, we know 17 just hit.
Okay. Fucking reroll 1s and 2s. I'm going to reroll the whole attack. God damn, look at that. It's 1s and 2s constantly.
I was
Okay,
getting some
so-
lows.
10 slashing damage, 1 fire damage.
Okay. As much as you sway upon it, your axe doesn't find it. It just the bones keep separating as your axe goes through, but the fire remains.
But the fire remains.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Because the body can shift itself. It can part. It's like a whirl.
Body can shift itself.
It's like a whirlwind of
It's a good thing I
bones.
fucking made this axe before this happened because the thing I used to use.
It's like a whirlwind of bones, a vortex.
Oh.
Well, since you're right in front of it, it's going to go ahead and do a bite attack on you, Fenrir.
Advantage.
With advantage, okay, so that's a 6. That's a 13. 21.
Yes.
All right, 21 will hit you. You're going to take 52 piercing damage.
52.
Yep. Half.
Ooh, half of 52.
Yep. So it's just this swarm of.
That's like literally my entire health points.
Yeah, he ain't a
Just
pushover.
be fucking careful.
Yeah.
Got it.
Second attack.
Got it.
With advantage?
With advantage, yes.
So you're going to take another 52 piercing damage.
I
halved.
would literally be dead right now.
You're dead twice.
I would be dead. Well,
I
it goes
snarl.
half and
The wig goes flying away.
half. Red, you said this would be easy.
Short.
True. It'll be ended pretty soon.
Notification.
No, from DM to DM. You caught that.
By the way, you're only doing 1d6 of fire damage.
And then it's going to move 5, 10,
Yeah,
15,
pretty
20, 25. Try to get back in that pile of trash. Go ahead and get attack.
Someone bless him.
Way over 20 to hit.
All right,
I rolled
that
a
hits.
17
Yep.
plus.
Soothe that bone, baby. It's okay.
And this time
all
it
brought
will
healing
be,
potions, right?
I have one.
14 slashing and 3 fire.
One.
Did you just decide that's something you have?
Yep.
You should have decided more.
Yeah, well, you know, I at least said I at least have one.
And as a bonus action, it's going to transform itself.
Oh,
It's going to
God.
metamorphosize.
Oh my god.
In the Christmas box.
Okay.
Into the giant of Goliaths.
Yeah.
Aw,
To a
it's
humanoid
baby.
form, which it gets different set of powers.
It's like Kratos.
better.
He looks like Kratos.
Yeah, he does.
Like the
Dead Kratos.
ash.
Dead Kratos.
Is he still visibly undead?
He looks a
Yes,
little rough.
yes, he's still visibly
He
undead.
looks pretty dang rough.
I ain't worried about it. You got this, Chad. You got this. You only took, like 50 points damage.
I got a blow gun. I have a blow gun. It'll be fine.
Blowgun. Yeah, she's got a blowgun.
Blow gun. She has a fucking blow gun.
We're
I
fine.
have 100
Absolutely need to
needles.
kill
And
only
plenty of darts.
one small
We
child
made
in the
sure.
room.
There are
Except
only 2 syllables.
if you need to kill absolutely one child in the room, accept no substitutes.
Yeah. Level 0, watch out.
I got you.
Do you need to kill Gollum?
You are up, Fred.
Have I got the blow gun for you?
Okay, so, after consulting his concept of
I
deity
do have a rapier.
for some
Obvious.
information about the
So I need
room,
to at least have it.
and then
But
all of this
drill
unfolds in
are
front of him.
proficient.
He knows what's up.
In
This is
short swords.
Go
undead.
time.
Undead. And so he again, takes his holy symbol off and it's literally a probably polished turd. It's a
Like a cow patty?
No, like what I was trying to petrified like dung. And that's his holy symbol. He kind of polishes off and he does another casting of aura of life. Ooh, which is a 4th level cleric of life domain spell. An aura radiates 30 feet out from him for the duration of his concentration. Whilst in the aura, all allies have resistance to necrotic damage. And anyone who's 0 hit points starts in the aura regains 1 hit point. Sorry.
Regains 1 hit point.
Correct. So just resistance to necrotic damage. That's and I'm just gonna slowly walk forward with
10,
that.
20, 30.
15. That's the deal. So yeah. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, regains 7 hit points.
That's you. Now, how big is Aurora?
30 feet.
10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll get everybody. Gets 7 hit points, okay?
I assume 30 feet from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
From
5,
each
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It goes basically anywhere around here.
Sound good?
Okay.
So presumably 7 damage to
I wanna
anything
hear
who's taking
dog.
damage from healing, aka
Yeah.
undead often does.
So they would
The
take
other
7
guy
damage, okay?
I'd like to move my maximum movement, but it may not reach within 30 feet of the
No, 30 feet.
Kratos guy.
5,
Kratos
10,
guy.
15, 20, 25, 30.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see.
Let's see what kind of damage these
30.
These
So,
are cool.
I mean, obviously, hopefully he's in, but if not, that's...
I would say, yeah, he's just in it. He's at the 30 threshold. So you said 5 damage or 7 damage?
7 healing to the good
All right.
guys.
Very cool.
I like that.
Damage
Yeah,
to the bad
that's good.
guys.
I like that.
And
Yeah.
this is going to happen every turn.
Is this
As long as
temporary
I keep
healing?
concentration.
All right.
Or is
No, it's
this...
not.
Okay,
So we got to smack that concentration right out of your
did
mouth.
you get 7 healing?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Great job.
So it's going
Polished
to
turd.
every turn he's going to give you 7 healing.
And they're going to take 7 damage as
With
long as I
my
maintain concentration.
polished turd. I love it.
That's not what I call it.
I mean, you
What do you
can't.
call it?
The source of nature.
The source of nature.
It all comes down to shit.
Everything changed when I found this,
Turd.
All right.
which explained to me the history of my people.
It's probably a petrified unicorn shirt.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Let's go ahead. We get a multi-attack. We're going to go ahead and attack Renee first.
Yeah. I'm a soft baby.
19.
19 does hit.
So they use their life drain.
Good
Just
news
yes.
is your maximum hit points can't be reduced while you're in my life aura.
So what they would do is they would do 1d6 of necrotic damage, but I believe he just protected
Negated
you
that.
from necrotic damage.
Is it resistance or immunity?
That's what I have to ask him.
Sorry, let me pull back up.
I also have this.
Aura of life. An aura radius from while in the aura, you have resistance to necrotic damage,
Resistance.
and your hit
Half
point
damage.
maximum cannot be reduced.
So you would take 3 points of necrotic damage instead of 6.
My maximum cannot be reduced.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
so I'm sorry.
maximum.
I apologize.
That's good.
It would be
That's good.
8 necrotic damage. You're only going to take 4
4,
because he
so
halved it.
But like your max HP can't be
Yes.
lowered.
It'll never be
Sometimes
lowered.
Which
monsters
a
do
lot
that.
of these fucking
Yeah,
guys do that. I've been wrecking them with this shit.
Yeah.
It sucks.
They just
It-
got hit with that bad.
Sucks.
And so one of their bonuses is the target must succeed at a Constitution saving throw where its maximum hit point maximum is reduced. So he's
But I
negated
can't-
that.
Whew.
So you don't have to worry about any of
Bless.
that. So his
Nice.
second
Love that
attack,
turd.
his second attack's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does 12 hit?
12 does
All
not
right.
hit.
So he misses on his second attack. Now this one's gonna try to attack you, Bruce. First attack, 4. That's 8. Probably doesn't hit. Second attack, 5 plus 4 is 9. He just whiffs at you because you're just radiating this anti-death shit. So pretty good.
Yes.
We're gonna go back to
I was
Renee
trying
going
to find
first.
I was
Right
trying
back to
find
the
that,
guy.
but I couldn't find it.
My turn?
No, Renee.
Oh, sorry. Renee's turn. Sorry, I was telling her something about a character.
No, clutch spell.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Life aura. I mean, life domain.
You didn't even know that was gonna hit him with the
I
necrotic
wanna
damage too. So
try
his
to,
bonus
like-
is perfect.
Nice.
I didn't kid out for undead.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Disengage as a bonus.
Yep.
That's lovely when that happens.
And then I kind of want to like. Oh,
Now
wait,
remember,
I
it's
can't
difficult
hide.
terrain, so you got to move double.
Yeah. So here, the trash pile is here. It's like 10, 20. Well, maybe I'm gonna do this and then hide, or then move. So I'm gonna hit first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit with. That's a +7 to hit. Nice. Okay. My dagger of venom. 5 plus 7, 13. Wait, 8, 12.
12 will not hit.
Rick 'em, rake. Stick that sword into that snake. Hit again.
Now you got to eat that mint.
Was that your inspiration?
I can't eat sugar.
I
I'll
can't
eat
have
it.
it.
So,
I'll eat it.
does this taste like chicken?
There you go.
Oh.
What is that?
Yeah, right? That was brave. It looked like a chicken wing, I don't know.
It's so
Hopefully
sour.
there's no animal products in that. It's just sugar candy.
18.
Yeah,
18 hits.
Plus 7.
And you
18
bring
hits,
it
yes.
down.
Thank you. That was so not what I was expecting. He said a mint.
There's some
It's
cheap-
like sour or something.
Yeah, it's like a sweet tart or some shit.
I'm like, what is this? It's like when you take a sip of like
There's sweet tart.
Coke, but you
health
think it's
potions.
tea.
Uh-huh.
Now I see it as a bottle. I look like a
That's
chicken leg.
2 plus 4. Oh wait, 6. Poison.
So what kind of? Okay, so you're trying to use a poison. Is this just a
Now
regular
you get a
dagger?
regular
Oh, wait.
dagger plus poison damage if you use your bonus action to do the poison action. So you would do your regular D4.
I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do poison. I'm just gonna do
Okay.
6 damage
It's just a +1 dagger.
because I wanted.
So you're using a regular dagger.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think I just want to
magic venom dagger.
Magic venom dagger. Okay.
But I want to disengage though.
Okay.
I want to
so
use
do
that as
your
my.
stab, and then you can disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the attack? Let's get that out of the way.
6.
Okay, so it's 6. So you use your magical poisoned
Magical.
dagger, but no poisoned. Okay.
Yeah.
It's real important right now. Okay.
No poison because that could possibly
All right.
heal them.
It's possible.
I remember
Necrotic
these
would definitely
things.
heal them. Poison, they
I
might
just
be
am
just
not.
be resistant
I'm
to
just
it,
not
really.
sure, but I
But
just,
knowing
it's a
what weapon
basic,
you guys are swinging with is super important to me right now.
Absolutely.
Totally.
So I'm gonna disengage as a bonus. 10, 20, 30. I kind of just want to hide.
All right. Well, you've used your bonus action to.
Well, not
disengage.
hide, but like hopefully be out of sight.
Yep. We'll see.
Obscured.
For now, we'll see for right now.
Cover is
Well,
the thing.
we
I'm
shall
covered.
D&D,
I'm covered.
Actually, I'm bad about remembering that rule. But
Yeah, I feel like I'm that the line. If it's up here, if it's a mound like you were saying, I want to be covered.
Yeah, and I think he also saw you gently walk away too. So
I know he saw
yeah.
me leave, but you know we could just go like all like. Da, 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 da,
You could Benny Hill. Yeah, you could
and
definitely
we could
Benny
just
Hill.
do that for the round.
All right,
trying to
Chad.
hide?
I want to do sneak attack.
But you used your bonus action already, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean hiding's hard when someone.
Yeah.
You can't hide when someone can see you.
All
No,
right.
I know.
So Chad,
Can't see
you're up.
now, but,
But if you
Saul.
get, if
can-
somebody's, if somebody
That one
is
fella
an
is
ally
behind
next
him
to
in the
them,
trash
you can
pile,
always
correct?
get free
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm
So
trying.
you can get a sneak
I need
attack
to go
on
that
them.
way. Yeah.
Go glorious.
I'm going to go into a frenzied fucking attack here, and I know that's like terminology for a berserker barbarian, and I'm not one. I'm going to
Inspired by.
inspired by berserker brothers. I'm gonna just start whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I'm
Whopping and
maybe
a-foiling.
hit that wraith with one attack. Then I'm gonna move forward and do something special. So I'm gonna see if this first attack lands on the.
Alright.
It's a relentless, so you'll get advantage on the attacks against me. Way over 17, so 17.
That'll hit.
My-
Yeah, way over 17 will hit.
Reroll ones. Oh my god, is that 2 ones or is that a 7? That's a 7. Reroll ones. It was 7 plus, so 3 fire damage and 15 slashing damage.
What kind of weapon are you using?
A magic battle axe.
So you have 7.
Magic great axe.
All right, 7 battle axe damage and 2 fire damage.
No, well, yeah, okay. That's fine. 3 fire damage.
Okay.
What's your health?
Really good. Way above 100.
You should heal. You
126,
should
okay.
heal 7.
And how did you get that much health?
Being a barbarian. at
Well, he's level
15.
15, sorry, or level 14.
Okay. I thought you were.
Yeah.
I thought you were nearly dead after taking 100.
Oh no.
No,
Okay,
that's
great,
why
great, great.
I knew I could hammer him pretty good.
I got you.
I'll tell you whenever I.
Okay.
If I start.
I was just doing the math and thinking,
But
but
keep
wait, I was like,
healing
even that,
7.
you're probably still.
Plus, if I drop to 1 HP, I still
Sure,
come back from the
a lot of
dead.
stuff
But
going on.
keep
You got
healing
an aura
7.
of life too.
Because
Way to
he
look
has
at
that.
it. You guys,
take
Every
healing-
round.
you guys are like
Do I take
hero
7
level.
each
He's
healing?
into legend level.
I take
Yeah.
7
Yeah,
each
okay,
one.
gotcha.
I take
Yeah.
7
He
each.
takes 7 every time.
Yeah.
Every.
So when your turn
every
comes-
first
Actually, on
round.
my turn.
Yeah, on your turn,
I've still
let's
got
give 7 out.
concentration.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
happens.
Yep.
Every round.
And then we'll give it out
Bruce
on your
is
turn,
active.
okay?
My
Yeah.
second attack is to move forward.
All right. At that point, the wraith, of course, will attack.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh, that's a 17.
You can do advantage if you want.
Okay. Well, the 17 is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yes.
It's going to go ahead and use its life drain because it can do that. Well, no. Seeing as the life drain didn't work on her, it's going to go ahead and just do long sword damage.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a D8. I'll just roll it for this one. 3, 5 slashing damage.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Which is halved, of course. So that was pretty. That was pretty lame ass.
So I want to do whatever I can to try and bury that guy.
All right. So you're going to do a
in a
strength
trash
check. You're going to do a
pile.
strength check.
Athletics check.
So you just run up and you just
While
kind
I'm
of.
raging,
You can
I
do
have
dexterity
advantage.
if you want.
I have advantage
If you
on
want,
athletics
yeah.
checks.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
So,
You just run up and just double hit it.
Yes. Athletics check. And that is 22.
That's going to work.
22 to bury that guy. I just want to bury him in shit.
That's why we
Bury
had
him in
that.
shit. Just to try and give us some time.
Yep. You hit him with that. Now he's going to have to succeed in a dexterity check to see if he can get free of it.
Ooh. Well,
He is able to break that, so he's not going to be restrained.
okay.
But it does fuck with him a little bit,
It was a
okay?
good idea. Just wasn't worth shit.
Yeah, it's a dildo. Okay, there's a dildo in the trash.
You know-
Who threw it down that
It's
thing?
a rocket.
It's a blue rocket.
Anything's dildo try. No.
Yeah.
It's a Genasi wiener.
All right, so now it's going to be his turn. He's going to. I'm going to say it's even double difficult. So it's, I'm just going to say that's going to be 15, 30. He kind of is trying to step through all that junk. I'm giving double difficulty there.
Yeah, he's kind of
It's covered.
See if
Yeah.
there's anything he can do that says he's not an asshole.
And they're just, chickens, more
I
chickens,
chucked
please.
the Shire stone
Yeah.
at him.
Keep eating chickens. This floor needs to be filled with bones. And some are falling through the cracks if you can't tell.
He
It's almost like it's cursed with merriment.
He's going to use one of his humanoid form only spells. He can do it 3 times a day. And he's going to, because he can't attack anybody, he's going to bring
The
about
Christmas box.
a
Fuck.
skeleton 15 feet around him. 5, 10, 15. He's going to make a skeleton appear from all the refuge on the ground. This form just, this skeleton pops up.
Nice Sinbad skeleton
Yeah.
comes up.
Right.
And it is now your turn, Fred, because that's all you can do on his turn. And we're going to say the skeleton will act the same turns as the wraiths, okay?
Okay.
I think it's fair to say that everything happens with my aura of life,
Yeah.
kind of on the front
So
end.
everybody gets 7 hit points,
Plus 7 hit
Okay.
points. All of those
And
guys
they
are
all
getting
minus 7,
7.
yeah.
I think that's beautiful and steady.
Yeah, it is.
I think you keep on keeping
We need
on.
to kill him.
That's good. Action economy.
We need to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tough for me not to want to just do the turning undead. Or, alternatively, I really feel like I want to get a bless off, you know what I mean?
Hey, it's your game. Do what you want,
Now we
man.
dug those dice up.
This game is all about you guys just having fun being your characters.
Oh.
Go after it. Do what you want to do.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna cast Bless. And let's see, what does that do to upcast level? No, it's additional creatures, so we can just cast that at first level, so yeah, less in effect. And I mean, everything is kind of coming through, like the confidence of me holding up my holy item. But out of that just emanates another bless, where memories of being in the open skied green pastures and frolicking to your heart's content inspires you to take violent vengeance against these carnifex purveyors of meat.
And to use these dice now.
Yeah. Got him at the special dice.
Okay, so that being said, that's the only action I can take, and
Yeah,
what
move. if you'd like.
Well, I don't really want to risk the disengagement from this guy. Let me see if I have anything that might surprise me about my
You got a
reaction.
shield, so you should be.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not.
Actually,
worried.
your
I'm
armor
not worried
class
about
is like
getting hit.
ridiculous.
It's
What's
really
your armor
just-
class? 25, 20,
I think I have anything that I can do.
17.
17? Really?
No,
Check.
that's okay.
17.
What is goring rush?
His is 21.
I got a dash.
You have to dash. Yeah, I remember that one. You have to
Okay.
move
I have a
to attack.
fighter who's.
Okay, so I think
11,
that's pretty
he's
much my action
21.
because I don't want to move otherwise. So yeah,
Easy.
if everyone's
hits
got their
3
healing,
per
I'm happy to
per
just
turn.
pull that concentration.
11. 8. Armor
Well, we'll go ahead and he will
No,
attack
she's
you.
Level 11.
Oh,
Armor
wow.
class 21.
I was going to say,
She's fucking
her armor class should be way higher than 11.
I like Esmeralda.
19 to hit.
Miss.
She's cool.
All right, so that's going to be.
Or that's probably a hit.
Oh my
Good
god!
eye.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
familiar
going to be,
with her.
8, 9,
I've
10,
got
10
2 or 3
slashing
of her
damage.
But he missed.
You are
Oh,
familiar
oh,
with
so
her?
18 didn't hit?
Yeah, she's from the
Neither hit.
Yes.
All right, so
Yes.
18. So the
I
second
took over.
attack then is a, well, that's less. So what is yours? What is it?
Current armor class 21.
All right. Yeah, it definitely didn't hit.
I made my own.
So you're set up, you're
I got,
posted right
I got,
there.
I got the +1 shield.
Yep.
Thank you for that. And plate mail.
This one's going to come around the corner. First attack on you. That's going to be 11. 11. You dodge it out of the way.
Thankfully.
Next attack is a 15.
Doesn't hit.
All right. So
16.
they're just swinging at you, and you're just dodging and weaving. He's just fending off with his shield. They're giving you guys a chance to
They're giving.
kill him off.
Yeah.
So Renee,
Weak.
you're up as it swings at you. You're up. Oh, I'm sorry. The skeleton's going to swing at you, Chad. That's a it's going to be a 9 to hit. So he just kind of swings at you. He doesn't hit.
Nope.
All right. Then it's going to be your turn.
Okay.
Renee.
I'm going to bonus action. Annoying, because I want to go. Okay. I'm going to disengage. 10, 20, 30. I do not need to have advantage on a sneak attack if my
Yeah.
person is
Next
5
to him.
feet away.
Yeah, but don't you have to forgo your movement?
No.
No.
Okay. All right.
She can get sneak attack. She doesn't
All right.
get advantage.
Sounds good.
She
You got
gets
sneak attack on that wraith then.
Yeah.
You have sneak attack ability on.
I'm going to use a blowgun.
All right.
All right.
About time that.
I know, I'm so
loaded on.
excited! Y'all, you have no idea. I've wanted a blowgun forever. And it's mine.
All right. Roll a D2
Okay.
damage.
I'm so excited.
Roll the D2 damage. All right.
That's a 9 and 11. 12 to hit?
12 will not hit.
Not any more candy to give you.
Blow harder.
Class actions, let's see. Da, 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 da. No. Not steady aim. So I didn't do steady aim, which would have been great because I would have had advantage.
Sure.
I can use psionic energy dice. I have 6 that I can use. Okay.
Use them.
I'm trying to. You have 1d8 psionic energy dice, which are expended when use. Sonic blades, no. I don't know. I don't really know how to use psionic dice, to be honest.
They
I
are
have
for
them.
ability checks. I'm
It's
using
mostly ability.
I'm using the old rules though, so I don't know.
Okay.
Let's use the old rules if we have familiarity.
I'm just not
That's
sure.
ability check.
It's ability, not action.
Not attack.
Not attack.
Okay, so I miss.
Okay.
I don't know how to redo that.
You just missed.
I just miss.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
just happened, unfortunately.
You know, it's the luck of it's the luck of
happens
the
to all
roll.
of us guys,
It's the luck
okay?
of the roll. It happens.
All right, Chad. You got a skeleton in front of you. You do have visual upon him if you want to try attack him because the pile has now been pushed. We're going to say this is impassable now, okay? Now there is this sweet ass wand Michelle threw in there, but that is not a magic wand.
I love it.
That is
There's
not
a
a
paintbrush.
stogie.
It's
That
a
is not.
paintbrush.
You know, it could
How
be
could that not be a magic
It could
wand?
be
Look
whatever
how
you want.
glowing it
It
is.
could be whatever you all want it to be, I guess.
It's
You know
a
what?
magic wand.
Fuck it.
There's a dagger.
Yeah, she told me she's like,
Let's put this gun back in
I'm
there.
like, damn it, Michelle, who's gonna
I literally bought. I have manacles.
bondage
in my,
stuff? I said, Michelle, no one's gonna drop a dagger down the holes.
That skeleton's head. Don't get away from her, you bitch.
I have manacles in my inventory.
I've just recently learned how to say arquebus, I think it is.
This is what happens when you let your wife
Yeah,
fill
it's
the
like
shit up.
Previous
Okay.
to a musket loader, it's like what they
What
call
you got, Chad?
guns
I'm gonna
and Dungeons and
tear
Dragons
through that
arquebus.
skeleton if I can.
I'm not making this up. I mean, like,
I
And that'll
believe
be
you.
I always thought it was a querubus.
17 to hit.
That does hit.
Quarter. Whoops.
It's one of those
I think we got minion rules
Yeah.
apply here, so just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, 5 fire damage, 18 slashing
You
damage.
just slice through.
I'm just whirlwinding.
Yeah, he was just there to blockade
Like
you.
butter.
And I'm gonna jump or move to that fellow.
5, 10, even within 15 feet, you can get to him.
Second attack.
Uh huh.
That is. Forgive me, I rolled low, so I gotta look it up. 17 to hit.
17 will just hit.
Okay. Reroll 1s and 2s. Both of them are 2 and 1. Every time it comes to this guy, I'm rolling 1s and 2s.
Yeah, and you got to break it down how you hit him.
2.
Fucking hell. It's only 8 slashing damage and 2 fire damage.
Okay. That slashing just seems useless. Useless. You keep swiping and swiping, and you just.
What is this guy made
Okay.
out of?
He's flesh. I'm sorry. You know, he's flesh. So how much was your
Fucking hell.
slashing damage?
Wait, so that guy does get hit by shit.
What was that again?
It's 8 plus 3.
The raise probably have to
Yes.
take magical damage.
9, 10, 11
probably
slashing damage,
ethereal or
2
something.
fire.
I got the fire damage.
But like
okay.
magic,
yes.
just swiping.
This time
Yeah.
you found purchase because he's more. He's more
Meaty.
flesh.
He's meaty.
Action surge!
Okay. All right. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Wait for it.
Yeah. You see a
Action
difference.
surge!
You see difference. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I need to use.
That's 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is neat. That's like.
My slashing damage is.
And you're using a blessed dice too.
Well, it's 24 to hit.
Yeah.
So I didn't need to use it that
Oh,
time.
I thought you could.
Oh,
add, I thought you
forgot.
could add that
Is
to
this-
attack damage.
Is this
Not
attack
damage.
damage?
Yes.
I didn't use
Not
it.
on damage.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, it was
Okay.
attack roll.
Attack
What you got,
roll
Chad?
and
I didn't
ability
use it on
checks.
my attack roll. I forgot.
Yeah. What you got?
17 slashing, 3 fire.
All right.
I gotta use my little box.
20 damage.
This is throwing me off. This is
1
my neat- this
more
is
attack.
the box I need.
That's
I
going to
love it.
be 23 to hit.
This is your
23
gift,
hits.
but I use
See,
it
in your
all the
opening,
time.
you've taken it.
All right, 5
Chinese?
fire damage,
Yes.
14 slashing,
That's 21 damage.
21. That is the end
Is it
of
your
my
You
turn?
saw your opening as he's became flesh.
I saw it.
Yes. Yeah. He's definitely bloodied. Or he's bone. He's dusty.
He's dusty. The axe is cutting his finally shredding something. Okay.
All right. So on his turn, then,
He has advantage against me.
yeah, he's going to go ahead
Why?
and take his multi-attack against you.
I used relentless.
So his multi-attack is
fair.
allowed to do a bone, a bite, and a claw attack. So we're looking at 22 to hit.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's 4d12 damage plus 5, so it says 31 piercing damage.
Okay.
I need a Constitution save.
It's a lot of
Okay.
meat.
So let me do this real quick.
Okay. Is that necrotic damage?
This is gonna be poison damage.
16, and it's a Constitution saving throw. 18. 27.
All right, you passed, and his claw attack. 13, probably not gonna hit.
No.
All right. So as a
Under
bonus action, the Bone Collective can shape itself to a small swarm and form into tiny bones and appear. It can teleport itself to a space next to another creature. So it's going to just teleport over to here. So it's going to transform itself into bones and fly across the floor.
And then reform behind Bruce.
And then reform behind Bruce because, you know, Bruce is the one who's continually giving it 7 points damage. But it is also Bruce's turn, so maybe not the greatest thing it could have done. But it had to get away from you, and it had to form next to a opponent. So it would have been him or Renee, and I think he was the biggest threat.
He's at least doing damage.
Yeah. So you're standing there. This wraith is attacking you, and you turn around, and this giant bone construct is forming above you, like it's fluid, like a river of bones and stuff.
Well, Bruce is feeling the spirit, and it's going pretty well, and he's just going to give a, kind of like Tai Chi up, like powering up his holy symbol, and give it like a really big lick with a huge tongue. And turn undead.
Oh shit! Now he's turned undead. Okay, okay.
DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
So the fatty is, of course, going to be my bone, and then this is my wraith. So I imagine that's everybody here.
I used to
So you said it's a wisdom save?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
There's a flat 19 for him,
Okay, fair enough.
and wisdom is going to be a 16 for the other guys. 16 for the wraith. So what do we got?
Okay, so that's 2 passes.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so the licking the holy symbol didn't
No
work
sugar.
that
Oh.
well.
Beans.
And so
Don't you have your blessed dice?
That's not, doesn't really relate to their saving throw though.
It's a saving throw?
It's only
Oh,
on
they're
my saving
Yes,
throw
you're right. You're right.
and on my
Okay.
attack rolls. So I presume that was to be an action to me do that turning undead. So that's it. I'm just gonna look salty about it.
Yeah, your gods.
And just
somewhat
be like, yeah,
you for- they had always answered your call.
But
But
this
it
time,
turned.
this time it didn't shine.
Is it because the meat is there's too much murder
I
around
may
you?
have called on it too many times.
Too many
in a
times.
row,
I'm nearly out of nature juice.
Yeah, you gotta touch
Now,
grass.
you do have
You
inspiration
gotta touch grass.
if you'd like to make someone re-roll.
That's true. See, I take it to where I couldn't use inspiration to make him reroll, but
You
if I
can.
can make him reroll,
We've always
yeah,
played
yeah,
that, but you would have to choose who you want to re-roll.
I'm gonna make the big guy reroll.
All right.
With spinal
It's fair?
horror.
Oh, that's a failure.
Yeah.
'Cause I think he got a plus on his wisdom. He didn't get any pluses, so it's just a flat 5. So he has failed
5.
now.
Okay, what does that mean? Frightened and incapacitated.
So on his turn, he has to get away from you. Yeah.
But incapacitated means more harsh things than that. In that,
You're bored.
I don't think you can move or take an action. I'm gonna look up incapacitated.
Incapacitated. An incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. So
Okay, so he can move, and
like
in fact
there's-
has. Okay,
he will have to move away from you on
There's
his turn, and you'll get
information
your
on the
He
back.
reaction.
can't
Board.
willingly move closer to me.
No,
I need this.
but he will have to willingly move away from you on
He
your
doesn't
turn.
have to, but he
It's
can't
just a
move
standard
closer.
one.
But he's
to me.
frightened, no?
That's great.
I'm just saying, it looks.
That's
From
great.
what it doesn't look like he
Cheat.
is compelled to move away, but he for sure can't move towards me.
Well, he just
Well,
ignores
that
you.
makes sense.
Okay.
You look at it.
All right.
That's
Well
great.
done. So he is you hit him,
Startled.
and you question your guys like, why aren't you listening, you sons of bitches? And if you don't hear me now, then to hell with you, piece of poo.
Which sounds to us like.
Yeah. And somehow it zeroes in on the greatest threat. But the Wraith is still there, and the Wraith will swing at you with its 2 attacks. So it's first attack with his long sword. He double grips his long sword so he can two-handed this time. And that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Better chicken than
That's
beef.
a
No, I'm
miss.
sorry, 18.
That connects,
21, yeah.
but it's a miss.
Yes.
He shrugs it off.
Second
Pounding
attack.
on beef.
Less. So they just swing at you and you just
Doing nothing.
block it with your shield.
You're just tenderizing me.
I'm just holding it up with the one hand, you know, like probably mace in hand, but kind of like holding my holy symbol up and just fending this fucker off with my shield.
Yeah.
Will a 17
Stop.
hit you?
It does. It does.
So he missed
yes.
on his first attack because he only rolled an 8. Second attack was 17. He's got
So he
double
does
hands
hit
on
me.
his sword this time. And that means he can roll a d10. Ooh, that's a 10 plus 2. That's going to be 12
Oh, yeah.
slashing
It's,
damage. He comes around the
the
corner
rogue
of that
thing.
refuge. He just swipes through the trash and you.
12
There's
slashing
trash
damage.
in it.
12 slashing damage.
Where's
take
that
a react.
Where is that rogue reaction?
It's happens at level 5. You would be able to
definitely
take a
level 8.
reaction.
Like pineapples
You
and
take half
bananas
damage.
and wands appear on the
Yeah.
floor and shit.
Where
They,
is that?
They spill upon the
What
floor.
if we under?
It's
So
That's
I
not
would,
a wand, that's a
as a
pipe.
rogue, I have a. Was it once per short rest or once per?
no, once per turn.
Once per
Once per
turn, yeah,
turn.
you get half
I
damage.
take half damage.
Yeah.
It's like uncanny dodge
your
or something.
reaction.
Uncanny dodge.
Is it that's what it's
yeah.
called?
It's uncanny dodge.
Okay.
It is a reaction per turn.
Uncanny dodge. Yeah.
Eats your reaction, but you're good to go.
Yeah. It's fine with me. So that's.
And then it's your turn.
What did you say the
12,
damage
so
was?
6.
So 6
It's
damage.
just 6.
Okay.
You're up, Renee. This guy's not going to leave you.
Fucking hate you.
Fred, it was your turn, right? So everyone should
bet
take
you're
7
psychic
damage.
blades.
Oh,
correct?
yeah, you're right, you're right.
So everybody should take
Oh,
7 damage.
absolutely.
Yep.
7 healing
Yeah.
for both of you.
7 healing.
Oh
minus
yeah,
7,
thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to take that.
I
And
will
I haven't taken any
absolutely
damage,
take
so I
that.
didn't forget to make any
I'll
do it
concentration
next
checks.
So even though that guy's chasing you, he's still taking damage every turn.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I just like say it's darkness now?
Your
don't
bulbs
make
are
it
still
darker on
floating
me.
around and
I mean,
everything.
you can make it dark on me, I guess.
I could like drop that, right?
Does it take concentration?
The
Darkness probably holding.
darkness does.
Okay.
Cantrips does too, but it's only up to 1 minute.
Well then you're
Minute
definitely
is long.
swapping them out.
Yeah, it would be swapped.
I still have the gem of brightness active though. It's like a flashlight on my chest.
Darkness probably trumps that.
Well, no, it's only a 15-foot sphere.
Oh, if you're trying
I
to
just mean-
darken things,
I
then
just mean
yes.
Yeah, if you want to do
darkness,
something
though,
cool, do
probably
something
hits
cool.
What is figured
I
a
thought you were
darkness
asking-
right here?
I
It's
thought
only
you were-
15 feet.
I thought you were asking if you could see. I'm sorry.
It's not the whole room.
What is darkness gonna do good for you?
To get this fucker, hopefully not see me, is like enveloped in darkness.
He'd probably just follow you if you're running out of there, though.
Yeah.
Turn around. and
Bruce,
stab
the
him.
undead expert. Excuse me. It'll probably still find you in the darkness. That binds you.
I mean, like,
Bind you in the darkness.
They're undead.
Because
you
of the
know?
one ring.
I've studied my whole life.
It's all because of this.
They don't give this
The
piece of
one
food.
ring.
Yeah.
don't take that out of my pile.
You should be
That was my pile that I. All right, we're gonna do.
Bullseye lantern.
That's true.
I can tell you this much: he is bloodied. The continual radiant damage that is pulsating from
I'll
Bruce.
try to do
has continued-
Sonic Blade.
Cancel
I'll try to do
definition for
Sonic
bloody,
Blade.
Yeah,
I mean, does that mean? What does that mean?
he's gone from 4K to 2K.
Okay, so that's like a half. That's
Yeah.
like because I'm trying to. There's a
Was that 2 or 0?
component of my healing which
What?
says you can do XYZ to bloodied.
God.
What does that
Ally.
mean?
Yeah, bloodied is half damage.
Half damage.
He is definitely not high
There's
def
no such thing
anymore.
as a 0 on a D4, so
Yeah.
that's a 2.
Okay. Well, I didn't do well. I got a 5. So I missed.
Would you
You
like my
with your
inspiration?
D20?
You can use
I got
my
a
inspiration.
3.
What kind of save
Wow.
were you making?
I was
No, I
gonna
already
do
used my
Sonic
inspiration
Blade.
on
Like
that.
I was gonna do like a
Attack. Oh,
Attack.
attack. You have your offhand attack.
You only have 2 attacks per.
Take that
Yeah,
poison
that's,
tag.
that's
Let me
Esmeralda.
see. You can manifest shimmer by
Well, if you whiffed it, just move on gracefully.
Yeah. What is your second weapon?
Sonic Blade twice.
Oh, Sonic Blade. Okay, so it's a magical
6, 4.
weapon. It's a magical weapon, yeah.
So I can
Huge.
just roll
It's a
twice.
huge difference. Yeah, but you're only going to roll the d4 for damage.
I can only roll it one. I can only roll a bless dice once.
Yeah.
No, it's on any of your attacks.
Any of my
Oh, yeah,
attacks.
as long as he contains Bless, yeah.
3. Yeah, not good. I mean, I'm rolling
Did you
low.
move at all?
3. I haven't moved.
Did
So
you
I
not
can.
take advantage on your first attack?
No.
Roguish accuracy. If you don't move, you can sacrifice all other actions to make one glorious attack.
One good one.
If you want to
I try one more.
advantage on your
All right, roll
That
one
first
attack. One attack with advantage. Let's see what happens here.
3.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Oh,
that
that's
was
her second
That was my
dice.
Oh,
second.
yeah.
I've rolled 3 dice at this point.
Yeah,
you know.
Well,
Yeah.
sounds like we need to go dice shopping.
And sometimes you whiff it like 3 in a row, and that's life.
There's
That's
something
fine.
you
Sometimes you whip a 10 in
there's
a row
something
and then
you
you
see
kill
in this
yourself.
wraith that reminds you of your past. There's something that haunts you from this creature that forces you not to plunge like you would before.
I don't quite like you.
A ghost from your past.
Yeah.
From the Underdark.
Ugh, the
From-
stench.
Mesobaranton.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the place?
Yeah.
Menzo Baranzan.
Yeah, yeah.
Menzobaranton.
Something like that.
All right, Chad, you're up.
Okay. I will. Let's see here.
Motherfuckers pouncing everywhere.
Can I? Let's see how much space that is.
10, 20, 30, 40. Well, I mean, it's normally 5, 10, 15, but we're using 10 because you got to use double movement.
So
When you walk through
10,
it, you
20,
wade through
30.
Yeah,
10,
10, 20,
40.
30.
10,
You can hit that
40.
one.
Okay. That.
But
guy.
if you were hopping, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, it would be
You're going
5,
through the air.
I could go 5.
If you're wolfing out.
He's
I
got
could
the athlete
launch
feet,
myself
yeah.
to like right here if you would let me. You want me to make a check for that since it's trying to land between 2 enemies?
No, I think you should do it. It's
5
cool.
feet,
Do it. It's cool.
and then 40, and then 35 feet.
What's this
Like-
look like when you do it, though?
I'm just, dude. When I do this, I'm like almost looks like I levitate off the ground, flying through the fucking air, like drool coming off my chin,
Yeah.
and tongue waving in the side like a dog with his head out.
You didn't
the
work
car
your way
window.
to be a werewolf, not to do cool shit.
Exactly.
You just like pounce off their shoulders, like, huh.
Because it takes me 5 feet to do a long jump, and
Yeah.
I can only move my speed. So
Yeah.
I move 5 feet and then 35 feet
Uh-huh.
in the air. And
All right, so you're right in the thick of it. You miss the banana by an inch,
Just
And the
just-
cupcake.
and the cupcake.
Just
Slide
missed that.
whistle just to your left.
Yeah.
Just missed that.
Pineapple and the
Right.
purple basket.
Okay, I'm gonna try and we're still just trying to thump on Big Boy there. I'm gonna use.
Big Boy
relentless
is definitely
attack.
incapacitated and frightened, so
Yeah.
he's not gonna be
Yeah, he
responsive.
can't do anything. Can't take any actions or reactions, but he still
He
can
can
defend
basically
himself.
only
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
We're in the same club. 13 to hit.
13 will not hit.
So I land on the banana.
Slide whistle right under you.
And that one will be 20 to hit.
That hits.
And this attack is, you get to reroll 1s and 2s. 4 fire damage and 18 slashing damage.
So you notice that he's now back in his form.
His form.
So he's able to protect himself against your attacks, other than the fire.
So fire is good.
fire good.
I almost bought alchemist fire. Almost, but I didn't.
Here's the
You're
thing,
not to
alchemist
say
fire-
that you're
alchemist-
not getting any kind of your axe will go through it and it only just chips away. It doesn't go all the way through, but it doesn't find purchase. So it's a bit in between.
Fenrir has probably experienced something like this
bombs.
before.
We're just
I'm gonna
talking
think
about
about it.
Alchemist Fire.
That's
Alchemist
two
Fire is
attacks.
more about just being able to light
So
fire
we're set.
remotely than
Alright, you're all
a ton
done?
of damage.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this creature's going to go ahead and attack Bruce then, because Bruce has been the nail in. Well, it can't attack Bruce because
No,
he's got.
it can't.
It has
It
to.
can't attack anything. It can
It can't
only
do anything.
move, and it can't move towards me.
All right. So it's
And
going
move
to.
away.
Yeah. 10, 15. Movement. 30. You both get opportunities to attack if you'd like to take it.
Okay. So here's the thing. My goal is ultimately to cast a touch attack spell as my next turn. So I don't know how close to next I am in the turn order, but my logic would be that I would be trying to cast this touch attack spell as that, because he's leaving me out.
We'll say that you're next, so we'll say that's how you.
In the
how
form of like it's going to be difficult terrain, and if I can run up on him, I would do that. But
Uh-huh.
point being that I'm trying to cast a touch. I'm trying to throw a specialized touch attack.
Well, let's say
at
that's your
my next
reaction
turn.
then, okay?
That's what
We'll say that's your
And then
reaction.
you'll have no movement remaining next turn. So that way.
We'll figure out on your turn. We'll see how this goes, because both of you guys are combining your might to attack this sucker.
Attack
see
the
what happens.
sucker.
That was 18 slashing,
Uh-huh.
3 fire.
18 slash and 3 fire. All right, Bruce, what you got?
Okay, I want to, as my touch attack, cast Revivify.
Uh-huh.
Touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature revives with 1 hit point. The spell can't revive a creature that has died of old age, nor does it restore any missing body parts.
How
So
long
I'm basically
has he
trying
been
to cast
dead?
like an ultra, my highest level kind of healing spell against the undead creature.
But let's say they had to have died in the last minute.
Yeah, I'm just going for RP, like try to cast max healing on an undead guy. So, you know, you can interpret this as
He's been dead for days.
Okay,
That's
fair
my only
enough.
problem, yeah.
If that makes no sense whatsoever, then I'll just make my
Yeah, make a regular attack, and then
opportunity.
you'll still get your turn, and then you can see if maybe you come up with something else. No!
So on my table,
Got a 1.
I tend to make people do their own non-augmented damage to themselves. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take
But
my,
what are you gonna do?
I'm not going to punish you for rolling a 1. You
It's
just
a
missed.
different DM.
I'm taking my
You know what? You had this idea in your head, and you wanted to see if, but you realized halfway through your swing that he hasn't been dead for a minute. He's been dead
He's
for
old.
days,
He's a bones.
and it just kind of gets in there.
Part of it was that he had transformed so recently, and I thought there might be
Yeah.
like a inroad on that.
I like to, and it doesn't tell in the story, but I like to think that he's been under here shooting bone sparks up for days, trying to get revenge for the fallen Goliaths. But it is your turn now, Fred. So,
Okay, so I guess that was just attack of opportunity.
yep, that was attack opportunity.
That being the case, I
I'm gonna
think
cast
I will
Fairy
cast
Fire.
a guiding bolt at him.
Oh, that will handle it.
It
Yeah.
does an advantage.
Yeah. 5,
think
10,
I may-
15, 20, 25
Guiding
feet
bolt's
away.
got a
Yep.
really big range
Yeah,
too.
it's like 60 or
120
90.
feet.
Oh, wow.
But we all have advantage on it.
You definitely got him in
Okay,
all
range.
of us.
so I'm gonna
I have that already.
cast it up a
But
level.
he would,
Oh, shit.
We're gonna.
just so you know.
It's gonna be
You have it already?
an attack.
Advantage?
All the time.
You have advantage all the time. Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
Because of my barbarian shit.
So
Okay.
this is
I
gonna
just want you
be.
to know that.
And all that's in their way is the palm fronds.
So that's a 19.
19 will hit.
And sorry. That's
I feel like I should almost come over there and help you kill that guy.
wait,
your
because
sneak
I
attack
brought the
would
dice.
Fucking destroy that.
If I hit a sneak attack,
If you can
If
land
I
a sneak
roll-
attack on these things, that's like psychic damage galore.
no.
We'll come over there and help you.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a 4.
Eight.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10, Only 15.
I'm really digging the high visibility dice.
15's
It
noise.
helps.
These aren't the only ones, but these are the ones I have dialed into.
Pretty good.
Yeah, like
It helps,
orange
it helps.
You
It's
rear
so
back
bright.
and you send a bolt of light to him, and it just starts to shatter bones and everything on him. Parts of him start flying everywhere.
Nice.
So that's radiant. if you-
Yes.
of course you know.
Oh, definitely the radiant damage.
Radiant.
Okay, on top of that, the next attack on him has advantage.
Oh, that's a
Sweet.
guided bolt.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, it's gonna bring up our race. This first race is gonna attack you, Renee. Ooh, that's a 19. So I have a feeling
does
that's gonna
hit.
Now
That
he's
does
got his
hit.
long sword out. Now he can make 2 attacks with his long sword. So the first one's gonna hit. Let's just do the D10. Whoop. All right.
Oh, my dog will get it.
I know. Your dog will get it.
Don't call me that.
That's 5 slashing damage on the
Okay.
first attack. Second attack is a natural 1. Then this one's going to go ahead and attack Bruce because they're really tired of Bruce hitting their boss. But it's not quite going to hit because it's 12, and that's going to 5. So they just can't quite get through your shield. You kind of got it off while you're aiming your bolt at them. It is now your turn, Renee.
Well, I'm going to try to do my sneak attack. Wait, well,
You could with advantage.
You can sneak attack if we're next to a guy.
or
this
you
guy-
gain advantage by not taking movement.
okay, I'm just not
That
going
will
to
give
take
you sneak
movement.
attack with
I would
your
like to do
psychic
sneak
blade.
attack if I can freaking hit. That would be awesome. 'Cause that's like 6.
We didn't put all these Legos on the table for you not to hit.
I know. That's because like a sneak attack would be
Just Wraith.
46. Would be great.
I'm sorry, it's a white.
Just if you
A white.
crit.
A wicked.
Okay.
It's like clarify.
17.
17
Oh wait,
hits.
wait. Plus. well,
17
but it's
hits,
plus,
so-
Roll
okay.
that dice the second time to see if you crit.
Get that crit. Come on, get that crit. Get a crit.
No.
Ready?
It's a
Oh,
little bit
left.
left.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got hit. I got hit. Got hit. Okay.
Here's
4d6.
sneak attack for you,
Okay. Thank you.
plus your dice 6 for your weapon. So it's 5 total.
Ooh. That's my weapon, which is a 4, I think.
No,
What
it
is
should
No,
be
it's a 6.
Yeah.
Is it 6 for the?
Yeah.
Well, your main dagger,
your main,
yes.
Your main psychic blast is a 6. So it's going to be 5d6.
Yes, it is a d6. It's a d6 plus 3. Finally! I've just been like having like an emotional moment.
And I gave you the good sneak attack dice. Those are blessed.
Okay, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Did you have those dice, or did she bring those dice?
24 psychic.
That's
Do you
my
have any
sneak
plus
attack
on your
dice for when
attack?
I'm a
Alright,
rogue.
I
we
did,
have
I
those
added
too.
that.
All right.
That's my rogue
24.
sneak attack dice.
How
Psychic
you've been,
damage.
You've been
These are the-
sneaking and whipping around this trash
I love
pile.
those. We have those.
And you finally get to the point where he's been swinging at you with this long
Like,
sword.
my God!
And you finally find your spot. How does it look?
Nice.
It looks like I feel like I've been feeling this weird thing following me, and I couldn't quite hit it because it was maybe bothering me, like you were saying. And I was like, "You look like my mother."
Oh,
Not
shit.
Tina, because I love Tina, but another mother that's not mine.
This is
And
Effie's mother. This is
I
Loth.
pierced
This
her
is
heart.
Loth,
This is
the mother
Loth.
of mothers.
This is Loth, and I've basically I've chosen another goddess over you.
Right.
And I had to kill Loth, who's been following me, and I just stab her right into the heart with psychic damage.
That kills it.
Lawless.
I'm Lothless. Yeah. Just hard as a female drow.
It is.
It's hard. But not Tina, I love her. She's a saint. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. Sorry, that's a
Okay.
obscure reference.
Chad, you're up.
I didn't get that.
Unless she's
Kira.
got more.
No, I'm good.
Okay,
It's from Anchorman.
I know.
You know.
that fellow is probably way too far away from me in my leaping shenanigans. I'm gonna try and
5,
get this
10,
wraith.
15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Oh,
Well, difficult
Is
terrain or
everything
not?
difficult?
Well, if he
Yeah,
hops,
yeah.
then it's one thing. If he runs, it's another. It's his choice.
Oh, yeah, if you...
I could.
But you
hop.
imagine he's part wolf now, where he's got that ability to just propel himself without
Could hop.
having. These are feats that he picked up as playing the
could hop.
campaign.
You're a little
I'll take
15.
an advantage. Take a attack at me when I hop. I'm gonna leap over to the guy.
All right, let's do the attack first. Then, how
Okay,
far
go
do
ahead.
you hop?
All the way to him. So that's
Metal,
all,
heavy metal
everything I have to
leap.
Yeah.
do. Yeah. It's through the air. See if he hits me.
So the wraith swings at you with his long sword. It's 8 plus 7, 15.
15 does not hit.
As you leap away, he swings at you, but he gets nothing but air. You're coming through the air to the bone, collective to the bone.
All right, here I come. I'm gonna a reckless abandon attack, and I'm also going to do what's it called? My special feature. Great Weapon Master attack.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
so
a -5
minus
to get
5,
plus
so
10 on a hit.
that will be 24 minus 5 is 19 to
That
hit.
hits.
Okay, to reroll 1 to 2s. So that was worse. 1 fire damage
Okay.
and 13, 23 slashing.
23 slashing halved.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Well, I mean, it's always halved
Is lower.
That's 10, 11,
monsters.
12. I get 12,
It's like 11.
11 plus 1 fire damage, 12. He has 7 hit points, so how's this look?
It's like I'm flying through the air, just a howling like a motherfucker, and he rears up like this fucking
Like a wave.
like this fucking wave of like snaky bones, like forms a mouth. But I go right into it, and you see this fiery axe just split down the middle of this thing as I come down this, and it's almost like a splitting of bones as I reach the bottom, and he's just scattered all over the fucking floor. Like, splitting a wave.
No part bigger than a fist, you know? Like
Yeah.
splintered.
And the bones shatter upon the floor. And without his control, you could tell that the wraiths they're kind of in between being controlled by him and not being controlled by him. What would you like to do, Bruce?
They're like Syrinscape,
Yeah.
in and out of
Yeah.
connectivity.
Could be the speaker.
It could be.
So, Bruce, I'm just going to give you a free action. Where he's going to take the 7 points damage automatically because he's right in your area. But like it's almost like this bone construct controlled them, you know, a la Game of
What
Thrones.
I sort
or
of want to
something.
do, you know, in a, let's just say a RP style versus maybe technicality, is do like a banishment level
I like
spell.
it. Yeah, let's do
Of
it.
just trying to like return them to their Valhalla, you know, and not really
That's nice.
destruction, but just
They're
putting them on the correct plane of existence.
Yeah, whether you
Go
believe it or
home.
not, they're innocent people who are just sent
Yeah.
down here to serve.
Go home.
No, that's it exactly. I mean,
Complete
so
your business.
ultimately,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and
Yeah.
like,
Get done.
do the quick, gestures of like planar
I
rehabilitation.
love
Yep.
bubbly
And do you say
water.
anything as he disappears into his?
You're at peace now. Never consume the flesh of another.
And he goes to vegetarian Valhalla.
Vegetarian heaven.
Veggie Valhalla.
Veghala.
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 Holla! It's holla.
Veghala.
And the evil presence, or even just the angered presence. I don't want to call it evil. It just was a wrongful death.
Rightfully
kind of-
so.
Has kind
You
of
know?
you've appeased this area. The curse is lifted.
Can I look around and be like, how did the Goliath die? Was it because of natural? What happened?
You find its body, but its bones are gone, so it's hard. But do an investigation check, and maybe you can.
I'd like to know,
kinda see something.
did the people that went down there kill him, or was it just a wound that didn't heal properly, or why did he die?
They're
That's
the party goers. Now their voices are heard
19.
You find his robes and everything, and his satchels and stuff, and
Choked on a banana.
Oh my god.
You get the sense that he was probably burnt or maimed by people. It was he just slowly died down here. Maybe if somebody had come down and checked on him, they could have saved him. But he just kind of came down here, like cats disappear when they're going to die. He kind of found a spot and just died there. And then whatever necromancy or magical mage-like skills he had, we don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me. Was able to produce this curse that caused the issues at the tavern.
Right.
Yeah.
It's, like a revenant type of energy whereby, great crisis can predicate the creation of spirits which avenge their own death. And I think that this is a permutation of that.
You've never heard Bruce say anything that smart ever.
Wow.
Like he's channeling shit.
Wise.
He's so wise. He's like
I
a
don't
plus
know
8
facts,
wisdom.
I just kind of have intuition.
But you said it,
I have no frame of reference, but all good
but it
guesses.
feels right.
yeah.
So how would you guys like to proceed?
So is the party still rocking upstairs?
Oh, the party's
Rocking it and rolling.
The
Someone's
party's-
got to sleep or I'm going to throw
the
up.
party's still going upstairs.
I'm nearly diseased from the amount of garbage on the floor upstairs.
Yeah, we'll just go up and be like, look, we fixed your problem, but please, for the love of all the gods and goddesses, someone fucking
First
sweep
of all,
the floor.
all this rancid meat needs to be disposed of.
I'm gonna collect a sack of bones,
Okay.
Oh, bless it, maybe?
and I'm gonna go upstairs.
You want to bury the meat?
And the Beastie Boys are up there. The Beastie Gnomes are up there rocking and a rolling.
And a gnomon.
And rocking and a gnomon. And I get up on stage and I just slam the fucking bones.
You,
and
you walk upstairs,
yes,
We go upstairs.
and they're going.
yes. And I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up onto the stage, and I slam that sack of bones, and they
Bones.
flail out all over the fucking place.
Yeah, they stop playing their music.
Bones.
And I'm going to say to them, I am Fenrir Ursbane of Fandelven. I am the slayer of the blue dragon which blighted this land, and I brought the ordning to an reconcoordinate. The giants are banished from this land by my blade, and you have defiled that peace by slaying innocents, and their bones now festoon your tavern floor. This is not a time for you to celebrate, for I find that your deeds are dishonorable, and if I ever find out that any innocent blood is ever shed again in these lands, you will find your own bones festooning the floor of this tavern. And I slam my axe down into the ground.
Thunk.
And flames just kind
Renee,
of
would you like to
shatter.
say anything to the people partying? I mean, now that you're the unfun patrol.
The unfun.
Also, could someone fucking sweep the floor? That's just disgusting. Look at yourselves. Look at it. Look down.
Bruce?
I will raise a monument, a testament and a warning for the evils that have been committed here. We'll place the bones of the destroyed, we were calling him a herd.
The robe, maybe. Of the slain
Goliaths.
Goliath.
In a sepulchre which I'll stone shape into a monument. Let it never be forgotten.
I think the only way to shut this party down is with a group intimidation check. We're looking for 25 total amongst the three of y'all.
Okay,
To shut the party down.
Have
Wait, yes?
intimidation.
Yes?
Yes.
Are you gonna
but
bless
I'm also gonna cast enhance ability on whoever's the primary person of this.
Well,
You're
you
pretty
start talking. You
charismatic.
start talking first, Chad. So you're going to say your primary, okay?
my main goal is
Intimidation.
enhancing your ability.
Yeah.
I only have +1 intimidation.
Natural 20 with +4.
Oh shit!
Plus enhanced ability.
Cops, come filing in.
+3. 23.
And so I would say that my part of this is I'm going to cast Stone Shape to make a physical monument with bones that we've collected of them into a thing and let you give a
Huzzah.
speech
You
about
see him grab like kegs of ale. Shit. People start
We're
going,
taking
people
this
start
home.
going cake stands and stuff. They all start to run out like the cops are coming. Hurry up, go home. You know, like an old 80s party.
Yeah.
The redhead's like running out, and I grab her by the waist and I take up a barrel of meat and I go, well, you got a fight for your right to party. Let's just take it somewhere else.
And I'm like, hello, goth, in the corner with a beautiful glass of wine. Well, why are you here?
Reveling in the death.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I would like to be like,
Well, I mean, I guess that just makes
yeah, there was a lot of
If that kind of
fucking
charisma
crazy
check,
shit
I
down
make the
here.
statue of Fenrir
Oh,
statue.
There you go.
Jeez. Congratulations, you got a
There you go.
statue.
There
You
you
should
go.
we should put the robe of the Goliath though around your neck or something, just
Yeah.
for like,
Something.
or
We'll put the lace
something
of
around
bones
there
there.
because that's like the
We'll
possession of the
chisel into
Goliath.
that thing. We'll chisel in that thing some sort of like warning, or may their blood.
Goliaths are not giants. They're their own people.
Why is it giants and Goliaths? It should be giants and Goliath.
Goliaths.
You guys, just the
Giants
three all
and-
standing there telling jokes to each other now.
Goliaths. Yeah.
People poured all their pipe weed down the stalls. They
Yeah.
took their kegs and they ran. And
So I do want to talk to the little
yes,
halfling.
oh, we gotta get out of here before the Lord's Alliance gets here and busts up this party.
Whoa, we're kind of that person who busted it up already. But, yeah, there was a lot of crazy shit down there. You're right to seek aid. All seems good. But, yeah, it's sweep up the place.
I guess
It's pretty gross.
I got 500 gold. He grabs a broom. Are you interested?
Who's
No.
Who's been paying you?
Actually, no. I find my work
I have.
elsewhere, but thank you. Maybe this one.
He will pay y'all 500 gold to share amongst y'all selves for helping clear out the bottom. He's very thankful
Okay,
of
well,
what y'all did.
if
but
it's shared effort.
I could have missed the joke.
I take my share of the gold and I give it to you guys. And I say, I thank you, friends, for helping me once again, even though I didn't expect that my help would be needed. I very much appreciate you. I have a bit of a favor to ask of you both. I come from
As I'm
Fandelven.
sweeping.
You're sweeping the bones. I come from Fandelven, and there is a great danger building, and it is coming to a spear point, and it will meet us there in that place. And I wondered if you would, if you could go there and help the people of that town in my absence, as I go forth to meet our mutual friend Jaster and do the Zhentarim's business. If you could stand there in my stead until I return, I would greatly appreciate it, for they have great need, and there would be gold and treasure there, for I have more than I could ever spend, and I would be willing to hire both of you to go back and stand with my friends, for I do not know when my journey
Where
will lead
there's
me back.
crisis, there's money. I'm behind you.
Would there
Hell
be
yeah.
a name that they should ask for? a specific person.
Do we
When
need
you go to Fandelvin, find the place called the Roost
the roost?
and ask for Percival of the Clan Paxton. And tell him that
Percival of the
Fenrir
Clan
sent you.
Paxton. I should maybe write this down.
You won't be able to miss him. Just look for the little magical fellow who looks like a squirrel.
Should I call him Squirrel?
He doesn't like it very much.
But I can call him Squirrel.
But I call him that all the time. And to your health. Before we leave, before we depart ways, maybe 1 or 2 more drinks.
Is the
Cheers.
matriarch still buying?
There's tables full of alcohol just sitting there.
The roost. Look for squirrel.
Yeah, look for squirrel.
I am a little curious of this local bitch who was so happy about the giants getting killed that she's been buying people booze for a week.
That is true.
That's just bad behavior. That's
we
shitty
didn't.
behavior.
We didn't.
Yeah.
No, we didn't investigate that.
I'll have to write that adventure.
Well,
Next time I'll
turn the
come
page.
down.
Let's fight her now.
Well, Chad will make a third character who will join
A
you.
third character.
well, we'll
You guys will be seeking justice for the Goliaths for a while.
We love Goliaths.
we will go there.
We
Absolutely. I honestly don't necessarily need gold, but I'll do
I'll
this
take
for you
yours.
as a friend.
Cheers to that. To comrades and friendship.
Yeah.
Ah, huzzah!